What's up, Beer League hockey fans and fellow dumpers? Welcome to another bicycle pump and skate. Sorry, another dump and skate podcast. I am so excited for this one, where Abdu's mic is just fine if you actually listen to the podcast. I'm the podcast scheduler, the broken, old, and decrepit bender, the ball buster, Jeremy. I won't get beans with my Chipotle because I'm driving with Holland and his wife to Atlanta, Abdu.
You gotta hurry up.
With me, as always, I already know. With me, as always, the man that makes this podcast possible, the producer that doesn't do any editing, the guy I have occasionally have to nag to upload this podcast for you guys, the fans. I already know what's happening. The very hardworking family man, Jeremy. Not only do I pee in the shower, but it looks like I peed myself after a workout, Holland. Can we just get with it?
What's up, ladies and gentlemen, and boys and girls of all shapes, sizes, and flavors? We have a very special podcast for you. Without any further ado,
we're doing Gino last. We're doing Gino last.
He's last. You're going to make him hold this pose forever. He's already
Gino is last.
All right, let's get it. We got two great guests. Abdu's going to intro them. We're going to bring them in one by one. Grant, hold your horses. I'm trying to get there. Go ahead. Come on.
Are you ready? Ladies and gentlemen, mostly gentlemen, taking the main stage. Put your green on the scene. The more you throw, the more he'll show. This guy is a guy that gets me. His one-liners are better than Ponton, the Atlanta's second line. He parties like the guys from The Hangover and still show up better than most sober benders. He appreciates a good bicycle pump demonstration. Not as much as I do. He is part of the Fruit Loop crew. If it will squirt, he will make it work. The man where size doesn't matter. From the Michigan area, the guy that plays defense only because he likes to be in the back. Josh, the king of Magic Mike lap dances for boyfriends, Packard.
What's up, Pack? All right, Abby, you got to roll right into Grant's.
I know. Here we go.
I can see what he's doing, and you can't.
All right.
So come on.
But I knew what he was doing. We talked about it.
Come on, go. You got to go.
Right. This guest is another locker room guy, built for football, but plays end-to-end hockey. This guy's got a massive rocket, a cannon, a massive weapon of a shot. This guy plays better with a pulled groin, better than most players do, completely healthy. He's fast as fuck, boy. He appreciates a good Abdu video. This guy needs two dicks because the ladies are all over him. The guy that needs an Apple AirTag in case he goes MIA. Everyone, I am proud to introduce to you the receipt artist, Gino, Pucks in Deep Dye.
Yes! Boys, what's going on? This is amazing. Oh, God. I've never been more underdressed for a show in my life.
This is the one time that everybody's going to want to go to our YouTube page.
Oh, my God.
If it's okay with you guys, I'm going to use this for a social media clip. Holland,
all good. Put me
Holland,
Absolutely.
Holland, me and Gino put this together behind the scenes.
Did you remove the puck before you sat down, Grant, or is it
it's still in there? It's still in there. It's still in there.
That's the second one. The first one got lost.
Oh my gosh! Welcome to the podcast, fellas. I've been so happy for this. I'll let Holland get his bearings together.
It's not going to happen.
We just
he makes you wait for it, Holland, but he definitely delivers.
Oh gosh!
Hey, did the music come through okay?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Boys, we did a podcast earlier. We talked about Atlanta, of all the shenanigans, and I think, Gino, you just solidified that we are a bunch of beer league degenerates, but we played really well this past tournament.
Yeah. We're not trying to be the best at working out. We play real sports here, you know?
Athlete, peak physical performance right now.
Oh my God.
That's right. That's right.
Maximum effort.
Maximum effort.
Oh my gosh, I can die a happy man.
I think I may have peed my pants a little bit, boys. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, and you thought Abdu was going to mess his shorts up.
I saw the thumbs up from off screen that only I could view, that none of you other idiots could see. And I said, "Oh no!"
I told
this. You like bolted too, Grant. We were like, "Hey, all right, we're gonna get ready." And Grant gets up and takes off. And I was like, "Well, hang on. I don't think we can start yet." Grant just left. I'm not sure what's going on.
I told Grant to make sure when we did the pre-interview that he's fully clothed, and then don't let Holland see, and then we go right to this. So,
Holy crap!
all right, I'll take this one over. I'm okay. Holland, get your bearings, get some new pants, wear some Depends, do what you got to do, guys.
This is definitely getting the not for kids and the explicit.
Yeah, you got to tag this one.
Yeah.
Like,
this takes the cake, Rob. I know you're going to listen to this, Rob. You're pissing on camera, even though your body wasn't on camera, was pretty comical. I don't know if there's a top for this one. Seymour's interviews have been good. This is good. This is.
One of my patients is gonna see this.
Hey, we talked about that before you got in. I was like, I'm gonna have to have a root canal probably in the next 6 months to a year. And I'm like, I know I'm gonna call Grant because a couple of my guys that play A-League with me have gone and seen Grant. And I was like, but like I know Grant, so it makes me nervous to go see Grant. Even though my guys are like, he's freaking phenomenal. Like it was great. I didn't feel a thing. It's awesome. My teeth feel good. So I'm like, I know Grant will take care of me, but I also feel like Grant might like take care of me, like while I'm in the sleep in the chair.
Oh,
I guarantee you, this one's
There's
going to
be some really weird pictures that show up in the
give you the
freaking
mushroom
group
stand.
chat. Yeah.
I'm inviting the boys. I'm inviting the
This is
boys.
gonna
That
get a-
happens. I'm calling all the boys like, hey,
Holland's on the way.
Going under. Everybody bring your thongs. Everybody bring your thongs.
This is going to get the most. I might have to post this one on Twitter and TikTok. This is going to
I'm
get.
just picturing now we're playing Icky Cookie, but with Icky Holly.
You guys, what we talked about Nashville a bit, but we just recently did Atlanta. We talked about how much fun we had in Atlanta, and we just started. Like I've never laughed so hard in my entire life. I said this in the locker room, and I said this on the podcast. This group of guys is probably the most fun group of guys, and that's no disrespect to the people that I played with in the past, but this is a special bunch. 100%. Like. This was by far the most fun. What was some of the fun moments, the highlight moments that you guys remember from this weekend or this past weekend that we can talk about without
Getting
already
people
saying
in trouble.
without
Censored.
yes.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, dude!
I just want to say real quick. Though. This is the helmet I'll be playing with for the rest of the tournaments that we go to.
Sold.
No.
Oh gosh.
I'm all in.
Just real quick.
Hey,
I gotta put that out.
Can we
Hey,
get
how's your
how do we get matching embroidered? Like we need the zeros right on the crown there.
Oh yeah, all of us. This is the like. These
Can you get a
Buckies-
visor on that? You need to get a tinted visor.
I could mount a visor to that. Wait, those
That
are
is the
glass.
visor.
Oh, those are.
It's retractable.
Oh, perfect.
Never mind.
Hey, Grant, really quick, how's the peen? The groin. Are you healed? Are you still
Yeah, no, it's not good, man. It's not good. I can't. I'm pretty sure. I thought it was a pulled groin, but I think it might be a hernia. Like it's not.
You
it's
said
just
you had a
like-
Let's see the belly
Sports
button. Let's see the belly button. Is it popping out or
Is that
anything?
Like a nut hernia?
It's in my testicular area. Yeah.
Prove it.
So
you got
fully
the show us.
strained your left
Show
eye.
us.
No,
Prove it.
No. We're good.
Pull it off to the side. Hey,
No.
asking for a friend. Does it hurt to thrust?
It hurts. It hurts. Hip movements hurt. Sitting up hurts.
All right. Look, for my family that's listening, just
The
stop.
past 2 weeks, he's just been starfishing with Josie.
For my family that's listening, I suggest you just stop. This is just a locker room podcast. All my family.
There's probably very little hockey conversation that will happen in the next hour.
I'm full scissor
my
at this
God.
point.
So you
It's like
got
the
a
normal
hernia,
one.
huh?
We're going over game plans. We're going over positioning, all of it.
Yeah.
You know what? Let's call Cooch. Let's get Cooch in the podcast too.
Get Rob. Rob, you available?
I'll text him.
See if he's got. See, I
Can we
want to know
get-
if he's got any position ideas for me. You know, since he's been through this. You know, so I'm sure he can.
So
come
Rob-
up
Oh
with
yeah,
his
that's a good
insight.
point.
You know,
Rob
that's
had
a
the
good
like
point.
extreme outie belly button. Do you have like a third nut currently or something?
I think I'm sure
Well,
if I
it'd be a
hooked my
fourth
finger
nut.
up in there, you know, I think I'm sure if I hooked my finger up into my ball sack and then just shoved it up there, I could
Push it
I
back.
could
Yeah.
push it back some a
You
little
can
bit.
feel a
but-
little jelly bean somewhere in there.
yeah, a little third nut, you know.
Oh,
But
it's minor.
I always
Oh
thought that
my
was slow
God.
Dude's got elephantitis of the ball sack.
Oh no.
Hey, at least he was able to remember who was winning the whole time.
there's a highlight. There's a highlight of the weekend right there.
We didn't even talk about that.
We
Go
had
ahead,
a
highlight of the
Holland.
weekend right there.
Let's talk about it.
Oh my gosh.
I was sitting right there.
Yeah.
I had
It didn't-
I had a back seat to that entire like situation because like I was sitting defense off the draw and I watched it careen all the way around and I saw the collision coming and I was like, this will be fine. And it was like two walls hitting each other. And
I
then
thought
slowly,
you got it in the beans.
Everyone thought
you
I
it in
got
the
that's
hit.
what I
beans.
thought. I thought because
No.
Ad
Like-
kind of like stopped for a second
Yeah.
and then
I was
he
like the
slowly
testicles are in
started
the
to
throat.
keel
Yeah.
over.
So
I was like, oh, it's
I
hitting him
honestly-
finally.
when I got hit,
Yeah.
you guys, when I got hit, I honestly didn't even know what was going on. Like, I don't remember. My parents are gonna kill me. I don't remember.
So I was a little worried about that.
I don't remember.
They're just gonna show up randomly at his
I
door
don't.
now.
I don't remember much of the game. Clearly, because I asked who was winning.
Yeah, we know.
5
minutes later, you were like, "Are we losing?
But
What's the score? Like, it's on the board. It's on our side."
I didn't know
Look
what
at the
side we
score.
were on.
Speaking Korean
I didn't.
and shit, dude. You know?
Oh my goodness!
But I didn't start feeling myself till right around maybe mid dinner that night.
It was, it was no.
You
It
could
was
tell.
It was when the
Really?
appetizers hit the table and you started freaking about food, and I was like, "Okay, Abdu's back. He's recognizing food again. Like we're good."
Oh yeah!
I got.
Could you really
got-
tell? Could you tell?
Oh yeah.
oh yeah!
I
yeah.
got.
pre
I
pre
got
dinner.
clocked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pre
So
dinner,
I got-
it was like Abdu was staring into space all day,
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
cloudy.
and then I was at the other end of the table. So when I went to come see you guys, and I was like, "Oh, Abdu's back.
yeah.
We're back
so
to normal."
When I turned 18, I pulled my cage off immediately and I went to an adult tournament with a group of guys I used to travel with. And I got this guy came like across from, I was pulling the puck like up the boards on my left side. He came around with his stick on like the right side of my body and it came like across my face and like stood me up. And like, I don't know where I was. I made it on my feet to the bench and basically didn't play the rest of the game. I don't think there was much time left in the game. I remember getting in the locker room and guys like asking me to remember 6 things or something so that I would not forget the 6, like just checking my brain. And so, but it was the same thing Abdu went through. Like several hours later, we were at a restaurant and I remember saying something and they were like, "Oh, he's back. He's back. Like he's up now." So yeah, it was Abdu. You were the exact same thing.
I'm glad, Grant.
I'm listening, Holland. I'm listening.
Grant,
No,
Grant,
you're
I'm
good.
glad
I'm
that's.
just
I'm
dying
glad that's
laughing at the two of you
I'm glad
sharing.
my memory loss is one of your highlights because I can't remember it. So I'll have to have you
Oh.
tell me sometime.
Oh yeah, no, I just like Pack Daddy was saying. I was like, I watched you, like it was kind of like a slow motion, like
Was it slow motion like when Holland fell in the first period of the very first shift when he fell
No.
backwards? Slow motion like that.
No,
Hey, my legs-
no.
My legs were moving like rapid fire. I don't know what slow motion you're talking about. Like,
Dude, it was like the cartoons where the frickin' like Wile E. Coyote runs off the cliff first
Yes.
and he's still moving and then drops.
yeah.
I was
yeah.
fighting for my life, man. I was fighting for my life on that one.
All right, I'm sorry,
my
Grant. I
favorite part of
interrupted
that-
you.
No,
Gee.
my favorite part of that entire thing, because I gotta mention it, was Holland right before he fully tumbled, thought he had caught himself, and like he you could see him like stand up straighter, like he's like, I got this. And then it was like he stepped on another banana peel and just crumbled into the boards.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry, Grant. I interrupted you. I
There's a couple
interrupted you.
spills that game. I just was
think
I
I
was
had
on the
that one,
bench. I
right?
thought just like Packard was saying, I thought you kind of keeled over and you just coasted slowly to the bench. I was like, oh,
I don't
he
even
got,
remember.
got hit in the nuts, and then you got to the boards and then you just disappeared. And I was like, what?
I did.
What the fuck's he doing? Like, you know, I was like, you know, and I was like, get up, you know, and stuff like that. I don't know.
The time is running. The clock is running. We got running time. Get up.
Let's go. Get off the ice.
Dude, there was a part of me in the back of my head that was like, dude, come on, man. Like, you can get up. I didn't realize it was your head. I thought it was like somewhere in your gut region because you keeled over that way.
I'm sorry, guys. It's not like I didn't double shift or take anyone's shift. That happened. But I'm sorry. I took some ice time. I'm sorry I took some of your ice time away.
Oh my god.
Glad you're okay though. Glad you're okay.
Yeah, no, it was just because we had no idea what had happened right up until like you got to the door and I could see you start to hold your head and I was like, oh shit, this might have you ran into a brick wall.
Can we air this on April Fools of next year so I can tell my family? Just kidding. Didn't really happen.
Didn't actually happen.
I looked at Rossi, I was like, how many concussions does this guy have?
Oh, you know what? Seriously. No kidding.
No joke. That's no joke. He's actually had several.
Medically, I've had a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was, I mean, the bump was, I mean,
minor.
it jarred you back a little bit, but it
wasn't like a big one.
Full speed. It wasn't.
It
full
didn't
speed
look like one.
I'm such a pansy.
Yeah, legit.
Oh, it looked so good. It looked so good. If you could have made it to the bench and then keeled over, you would have been a hero. Like it would have been totally fine.
Yeah.
Legit. I asked who was winning the game. That made it worse.
No, my favorite part a little bit though was
Sarah,
because I finished the shift and I came back, and when I came back, I just see Abdu face down behind the bench.
I was behind the bench.
Oh yeah, God. I was like, Abdu, you got to get up, get some oxygen, buddy. And he goes,
the best.
No, I just need to lay here for a minute.
We're all playing, and Abdu's just face down behind the bench. No one knows if he's alive. The game's still going on.
I was nudging him, talking to him. So it was right before the period ended, right? And so we kind of finished off the period. And he laid there for a minute, and he gets up and he hops on the ice and starts skating. So I got on the ice to kind of skate around with him and just like talk with him and see where his head was. And I kind of glanced up, and Sarah had completely run around the rink and was standing at the edge of our boards. And I think she grabbed Corey and was like, "Hey, is he okay?" And Corey's like, "I don't know. He doesn't look okay." But
she was the quintessential hockey bomb in that moment.
100%.
All the way around the ice, shoved her head into the bench area and was like, "Hey, what's wrong with you?"
She looked at me. I kind of spin around, and Corey's like, "Hey, Sarah's here." I was like, "Hey." I was like, "He's good." She goes, "He's going to play again?" I said, "I mean, he's a grown man. Like, he can do what he wants to. I think he's going to play again." She was like, "Are you sure he's okay?" I said, "I don't think he's okay at all, but he's going to skate. Like, I don't know what you want me to do." So Mom Sarah was like super worried, which was, again, very nice, but like at the same time, very funny. Because
Mandy,
I was like, there's nothing
we're just kidding. Mandy, we're just kidding. This didn't happen. Just kidding, Mandy.
This is all hypothetical. Allegedly,
we have different concussion protocols.
Yes, it's go out.
Yeah.
Be fast as fuck, boy. Go out there and just play fast as fuck. Boy.
Yeah,
just be fast.
We just Paul Korea it out here, you know.
Yes,
Paul Korea it out here.
Oh, I'm gonna
was
find
that
that
the
clip.
second game? Was that the second game? That was the second
You're asking
game,
me.
right?
I don't even remember who was winning. I'm not going to remember what game it was.
Hey, that was the game you got your goal in. Was the second game, wasn't it?
He was trying to remember what day it was.
You know what? I bet you it was when Rossi teabagged me.
You, and you actually got the initial concussion.
Yes, he jumped on me. Did you guys see how hard he jumped on me when I told him to teabag?
He was like hesitant at first. He was like,
all right.
I'm going to. Well, because Abdu was sitting there like, teabag me, give it to me. And you can see Rossi thinking about it. So he like did like a half squat, stood back up, and then just dropped to his knees.
Just like I said it today on the podcast earlier when we were talking about Atlanta. I said it was like WWE Rikishi in the thong and just jumped right on me. Just I said he watches too much wrestling. He jumped right on me.
He does watch a lot of wrestling.
He does.
My favorite memory of Pete was we went out for a couple shifts together.
Oh, wait, time out. This is your favorite memory? I have another favorite memory of Pete.
Yeah, but yours you can't really talk about. One of my favorite memories playing with Pete was
Please
on
demonstrate.
The ice. He goes running out on the ice, and his shells were hanging down like past his butt. And he looked like a little kid that was at like the stall peeing with his pants halfway down. And I was like, Pete, your pants, like your shell's falling. He was like, oh no, my pants are old. I was like, no, Pete, like your shell is falling. Like, it's going to be around your ankles in a second. You're going to fall down. And he ignored me. And so, like, we get done with the shift, and I skated up behind him and, like, grabbed his pants shell and lifted them up like a dad would pick his little kid's pants up.
Like
and I was like, it's your shells, Pete. It's your shell. He was like, oh, shoot. And he looks down and tightens up his belt. I'm like, why am I the team dad taking care of people's clothing? Like, what is going on here? Everybody, come on, get it together.
The one time we needed live
move,
barn.
too.
The one time we needed live barn, that rink doesn't have it, you know?
Oh, man.
Oh, they didn't have it?
They had
No.
enough cameras there.
If they did, I would
You
have
would have already seen all of my.
You would have seen Holland's
Looney
fall.
Tunes video
Like,
all over
Clips would have been
everything.
after the
plastered
first,
all over it.
I would have been working on that when we went to Twin Peaks instead of telling our server that Ponton just got out of prison.
You would have had 40 edits by now.
100%.
See, these guys love a good Abdu video.
No.
There would be something paired with those
Oh
videos.
my God. Abdu's. No one trusts Abdu's videos anymore.
I'm working on getting your trust back. I'm working on getting trust back.
Yeah, right.
I love it, but I know exactly what's coming.
I love the story.
Yeah.
Abdu sends the lineup or the roster or whatever, and he sends it to Rob, and he gets a message. So he sends it to Rob and Pete first, and he goes, "Hey guys, should I send the lineup to everybody?" Right? He sends the video. And Rob writes back and goes, "Oh, you jerk. I was in the middle of pitching zeros at a bar, and I opened the video because I thought it was the actual lineup, and the guys I'm pitching to see this stupid video." And I was like, oh, God, Abdu. So then he looks at me. He was like, should I send it to, like, Grant? Should I send it to Pack? And I'm like, I guess whatever. Grant sends back, like, the FU thing, like, or whatever. And then we get a message from Pack that was like, ooh, Val started to open it because it said lineup. And then she told me who it was from, and I snatched the phone out of her hands. Like, jeez, Abdu.
Well, at the bar,
He's like,
at the
nobody
bar, she
trusts
even
my
goes,
video.
At the bar, she goes, that was impressive.
Hey, Pete still made the sale though.
They did. They did make the sale.
So,
Damn straight.
Rob said he had to introduce
party,
Pete
man.
with the. He said, "This is our attorney," and all the guys gave him like a crooked look. He was like, "No, it's okay. He's a degenerate too. Like, it's good." And they were like, "Oh, all right, he's good then." I'm like,
I remember him saying that.
they
Like,
thought Pete was
lawyer.
Rob's
He's a shit
babysitter.
show too.
Yeah, they thought Pete was the babysitter to keep things under control. Like, oh, guys, look, he's the chief instigator. You got the wrong one here.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I'm just waiting. Like, I just stopped because I was like, I'm gonna open one of these in front of my assistants. And they're gonna be like, yo, this dentist is freaking into some weird shit like going on. Like, he's like watching freaking stuff at work, you know.
That's why
gotten
Grant
lucky.
never responds to the group chats during the day. He waits till he gets to his house.
I
to
wait.
open and
I
catch
gotta
back
wait.
up.
I gotta wait. I'm like, there's like 35 messages. I'm like, I will catch up on everything when I get out of here.
Well,
my
did you guys see how Paps just left? He just left the group
That's
chat.
how I knew. That's how you can tell a video is like over the top or it's got in it is just when Paps all of a sudden leaves the conversation.
Oh, I had no idea. When did he leave? What point?
He
He
left
left like twice.
It was Saturday.
Yeah.
Saturday or Friday. He left sometime. No, Abdu added him back in while we were at dinner
Immediately.
on Saturday night, and about 20 minutes later, he left the group again.
He left again.
But
No
for the record,
messages or nothing had exchanged. He just left again.
for the record, with these videos that I'm sending, if you want to see them, just DM Holland on his OnlyFans.
Don't. You already got. So Abdu has a friend. You heard her, Grant. You said you played against the same school she did, Kelly Seymour, and so Abdu sent a picture. He was like, "Hey." He said, "Do you want to see the custom sticks we got?"
Oh, yeah.
And she was like, "Yeah, absolutely. That'd be sweet." So he sends like 3 or 4 videos of like everybody's stick or whatever. And then he goes, "Oh gosh, I think I sent you Andy's video. Don't look at that one. Don't look at that one." And I was like, "God dang it, Abdu." We were getting ready to shoot a podcast. So we were all talking like in here while he was sending it. And I was like, "Kelly, do not open the message." And then he goes, "Okay, never mind. I'm sorry. I didn't send it. It's good. You're all good. You're all good." She goes, "Well, wait, now I want to see it." And I said, No,
you
do
don't.
not want to see it, Kelly. You really don't.
So I
She was
sent it to her.
So she kept on. She was like, "No, I really want to send it. I really want to see it." So Abdu sends it to her, and she's watching, and like we're watching her on screen like this, and all of a sudden she goes, "Oh gosh," and like close and all. And I'm like, "I'm telling you." She goes, "You did try to tell me." I was like, "No one listens to me ever."
Yep.
Abdu says, "You guys want me to send a video?" I'm very quick to say no, and I've got Pete and Rob like, "Oh, ignore Holland. Go ahead
That's
and
a
send
default
it." Guys,
yes.
seriously, stop it.
I tell everyone I have to listen to my captain. right?
Yeah.
I mean, he outranks everybody. I got to listen
What
to
Daddy
him.
says goes.
Exactly.
Are you guys still friends?
Me and Kelly?
Kelly?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We shot a podcast after.
All right. Well then, yeah. It's all good.
You would
Yeah.
exactly.
She sat there and
Yeah,
looked
she
him
got
in
the
the face
assignment,
for
you know?
another hour.
She's like, wait a second. I've seen this on Twitter. I follow him.
She did not say
She
that.
did not.
This
No.
is Holland. I know Holland.
I feel like I need
I saw this on Holland's OnlyFans.
I feel like I need to protect. If Kelly is subscribed to my OnlyFans, then I've really made it. But that's a total aside. That's a complete aside.
Yeah, but like I said,
Right now, it's just me, one subscriber.
I'll get a random message. I'll get a random message from Rossi. He's like, hey, Abdu, the group chat has been silent for a little bit. I need you to send a video. All right. But when I was making the video,
Big blue guy.
when I was making the lineup video, we were driving up to Atlanta. Sarah was sitting behind me.
Oh my
so
gosh.
I'm turned because I just did it as we were driving up there. And then I look at it, I go, oh, Holland, I can't even watch the rest of this. I go, oh God, this is bad. And I go, I can't wait to send it. Can't wait to send it.
There's been a couple where it's been like, oh my god, like, you know, when it first started, I was like, oh my gosh, like no, like just, and then like there was one or two towards the end where I sat there and I was like, oh my gosh, how are they doing that?
Like I said, on the lineup video, I go,
I don't even open his videos anymore. Like he sends me stuff that's like I hesitantly like check my Instagram messages at this point when he sends me things. I'm like, this could be a fake preview. Like this could be really bad. Like he could get me here.
Oh, yeah.
And so I think the only person that looks at them all the way through is Berlin. Berlin, I think, watches them to their end.
Oh, I'm telling you,
He's just got to make sure there's nothing at the end.
Yeah.
The last
This
two,
said-
But what's the
This said
fucking
roster.
lineup?
Yeah, where's the lineup, guys?
Grant
I'm
goes
looking.
pretty far into him, don't you?
Oh, last two I couldn't look away. I was like,
Oh yeah. No, I'll go deep on him because my first reaction to every video is like,
Great.
oh, and then it's like, oh yeah, this is impressive. Like
Yeah.
this takes talent.
a
Did
human
you
body
say
can do
aggressive
that.
or impressive?
Yeah.
I feel like all of those things are prerequisites to ER visits. I'm just going to say, like, every single one of the videos Abdu sends, like, there is a video out there of an ER doctor that's like, I got to tell you a story about this moron that came into the ER last night. Like, there's no way. Like, there's just no way.
You know, for
He's a
me,
dentist.
on a
He's a
gurney,
dentist
one
in
guy's
Savannah.
just on all fours. The other
for me, it's become kind of like you know what? When I think I can't do it, I know I can do it. You know,
Exactly.
Come
Yeah,
on,
it's really motivational.
you know?
They're motivational.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
phenomenal.
How much-
Now we've
how much
turned
can the-
Abdu's degenerate videos into motivational videos. We should post
How much
them
can
in
the human
elementary
body
schools.
handle?
Yep. Yep.
I asked
A lot.
Grant, like, in the parking lot, I go, Grant, how far did you get into the last one? He's like, I got 3/4 of the way. I can say that. I got and I said, oh, you didn't get to the part where there was
Easy.
goop,
Easy
goop.
guy.
And then
Easy
he
guy.
goes, no. And then Grant has never walked away from me in mid-conversation, but he's like, yeah, I can't. Oh, he just walked away in the parking lot.
I need a minute.
Oh,
He's like, oh, yeah,
I don't know. I want
no.
to see the goop. The goop. I know there's goop. You know.
I didn't see it, and I don't want to see it. And I can assure you, you don't want to see it.
Now I got to go back and
The
watch.
worst.
Yeah, I'll send it to
I
you
was
right
gonna say
now.
the worst part is Grant walks away and he goes to watch. He's like, I didn't want to know, but now I need to see it.
Yeah.
Oh. All right, we're getting.
Oh,
Oh, this is great.
Boys, let's talk about the hockey for just a minute.
We were?
can-
Wait, we played hockey?
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
Oh my
I'm
god!
I'm still in a recovery. Like you guys were talking about like dinner and stuff like that. I'm like, where do we even go to dinner? You know, I'm trying to
Did you have the
I'm-
diarrhea eggs?
Grant had the eggs at the hotel, right?
Oh, I did. Yeah. I had it.
Did they give you the hurry ups?
Did they run right through you?
Yeah. Yes, they did.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And how
Absolutely.
sexy was that server with the mustache?
She was. She was.
Big
Seriously,
Bertha.
would you?
How many beers?
It depends
Sober.
who's sitting on who. It depends who's sitting on who. You know, like you know.
That should be a grievance.
Yeah.
That should be a grievance. You have to go get her number, give her a kiss, because
does the back door match the front door?
Yeah. That's what I really want to know. That's what I really want to know. Does the back door match the front door? Yeah.
I feel like the back door and the front door just have the same amount of hair. It's like
Is Toothless hairless or not?
It's like Velcro.
What brings you into the ER today? We got tangled.
Back in the day, maybe.
You're definitely either front door or back door. You're getting rug burn. You're getting rug burn.
You are.
You know, it's
But this, you know what? You know, a little pain with pleasure can be a fun time, Abdu. You know?
You would definitely
by your videos. I feel like you know this.
Did you? I just sent you the Gino. I just sent you the lineup. I wanted to get your reaction as you watch the full vid.
No, don't make him do that. No.
Oh, he's looking right now.
Absolutely. You can watch that, dude. I'll tell you what though.
He's looking.
There you go. When I grabbed the phone away from Val in the car, I was like, "You can't. This is not for you." And she was like, "Well, what is
this?
This
is for me."
Yeah.
He went off. Grant, where'd you go? Oh, there he is.
There he is. Okay.
He glitched out.
Oh, no.
But
he's like, there's goop. I'll be right back. Give me a second.
Right. She did the same thing that Kelly did, though, where she was like, I want to see what this is about. Like, what are we talking about here? And I'm like, you're welcome.
Look at him. Look at Grant.
Look
I'm telling you. Just stop already.
Stop that.
Yeah, just stop it.
Did you get to the goop?
No, look, he's sick now.
He did. He got to the goop. All right, boys. Hockey.
Got to the goop.
Let's talk about hockey.
Holy crap.
Let's talk about the guy that fell on the other team. We can just move to that.
Oh my god. That was too good too. Right in front of the bench, the fact that it was the other team, Holland was right there with the guy.
Didn't even
in the neutral zone. And immediately, instant response at get up, Holland.
Get up, Holland. Like the other guy fell. It would have been great if his last name was Holland too. It would have been great.
I didn't even hear it. That was like Andrew's like, oh, did you hear it? I made it funny, and I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, the guy fell, and I called him Holland. I'm like, you're a jerk. No, I didn't hear it. And he was like, everybody thought it was hilarious. I'm like, well, good for you and everybody else. Like, go away. I'm like, you jerk. He's like, how'd you not hear it? You were right there. I'm like, I don't know, man.
Corey even heard it, and he was on the ice on the other side with me.
Oh my gosh.
Our bench is like an elementary school playground.
It really is.
The shit talk is just like an elementary school playground. Yeah.
Oh,
it is. I had such a bad game that third game too, Grant. I thought you were going to start throwing things at me. We would come off after a shift, and you were like, hey, look, I'm not going to keep giving you these nice passes. Like, yeah, no, I know. I'm sorry. Like, I don't know what to tell you about it.
Oh, I knew it too. So I was kind of loving it. I was like, I'm going to keep
brutal.
like spinning and just to the back door. And he's going to like,
it's
like once you miss like two, then it's like in your head, you're like, oh, I better fucking like make
like,
this.
I can't mess this up.
It's over. Otherwise it's just like, it's over for me. And like, yeah,
you're right.
Yeah. It's kind of like, I'll put it like this. So, like, I do a lot of sedation dentistry. So, when I was first
I'm so glad you said
out,
dentistry. I'm so glad you said dentistry, and not just like I do a lot of sedation with Tinder dates.
We don't. Hang on. Wait.
I call it date
we don't
night.
condone that. We don't.
We do not. We do not.
Condone that. Stop. You're gonna get us in
call it
big trouble. Have to.
Little Mr. Cosby.
Yeah.
Oh,
So like I remember when I was first starting out and I was having to like stick all these patients. I was super scared to like stick them, you know? And like I would miss like one, then I missed the second patient, and then I missed the third patient. And then it was like if the vein was right there, I freaking go there. Like my hand just wouldn't go there. And
It's
so
like a magnet. It's like opposite poles.
It took me like I was like, I think I need to go to a sports psychologist right now to get a vein. like this is how bad this is getting. But like, yeah, no, I know the feeling.
My sports psychology was arriving back to the bench to a bunch of dirty looks and Pete sulking about not being able to hit the net either. So yeah, that was a really good psychology for
That was
me.
right after launching his stick.
Yeah. Pete's elementary school temper tantrum when he threw his brand new stick down the bench and then called himself out about it in the locker room, which was kind of comical.
All bullshit.
Was this Atlanta?
Yeah.
I
chucked
missed
the
it
stick.
too. I didn't.
I missed
nor
it.
I saw it. I know. I saw him slam the boards with his stick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how we missed it, but yeah, he apparently launched it down the bench and then went and got it and looked at everybody and was like, "Yeah, my bad."
All bullshit aside, I said this in the Atlanta podcast. I've played with some players that are really good, and if you miss a pass or screw up a shot, they will just let you know what kind of piece of crap you are. Like, and I said this about Pete, and I said this about Grant. You guys are good, and you don't like lay into people when they suck. You that's something that I really appreciate, because I play with some really good players, and when you miss a pass, they will let you know, and then you just feel like you said, it gets in your head. But good as you guys are, you don't. You like, I passed a hound. That's kind of expected. You know, you support really bad maneuvers. So I appreciate that so much.
Well, it's easy in hockey. It's easy in hockey to get into your head, like.
So much.
Like you miss a backdoor, or one timer, or like, and it's like you feel embarrassed. It's like it's so easy to get in your head. So it's like, my whole life I've dealt with like shit coaches that are just like, you fucking piece of shit, like you fucking make that shot. Otherwise, like you're fucking benched the rest of the game. Blah blah.
Yeah.
And so it's like, and then
the pressure.
It's like, most people aren't doing well with that pressure.
Well, that's way Pack's going to run his team. Pack and Asaro.
Where like I'd have coaches, instead of them like going to the bench and they would be telling me I'm a piece of shit or whatever, they just give you the silent treatment. Like you don't even exist anymore. They basically like stick your ass in the grocery aisle and don't fucking move. Just live there.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Jesus.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I mean, that's kind of like, I feel like that's the culture that we all grew up in. Where it was like,
not now.
Yeah, we're tired of it. It's like, hey, we're playing men's league. Like this is supposed to be fun.
Right.
It's like, and you know what? That was a great weekend for us. It's like it was a little different from Nashville. Like we won some games, and I think it was a good booster for the squad. Everyone my curious thing was like, I heard someone in the parking lot after, when we were like, because we all like hung out with the other team, which was awesome, like after every game. It was during the game. Their like captain was like, "You say you're B players, what the fuck?" Like blah blah, like this, like fucking right, buddy, to Cooch or something. And it was like, well, we are. So like, how is your B league? We're a small. Savannah is a tenth the size, like a 20th the size of Atlanta. Like, so I expected them to just. I was like, this is gonna be like, we're gonna get creamed. Like,
I thought we were gonna. I thought we were. I was just happy that a team showed up, because I was like, oh man, is this gonna be like something fell through the cracks and we're not gonna play or anything like that?
Yeah.
So seriously, guys, I really appreciate the fact that you guys aren't a bunch of dicks, but this is for sure one of the most fun teams I've ever played with.
I think we're a bunch of dicks. We're just not,
at each other. Although, shout out to Ponton. We kind of hazed him a bit. He took it like a champ. He did it. He did it like a.
He did.
No question.
The Twin Peaks with the waitress coming to us, and the first thing out of your mouth when she gets there, she's like, "Hey, do you guys want to? What do you guys want to drink?" You're like, "I don't know what I want to drink, but that guy just got out of prison. So if you could celebrate that for him when he gets to the table." And I was like, "God dang it, here we go."
And she believed it.
And she did. She walks over to you guys' table.
She liked it.
She was talking to Ponton and
she liked it
him about like what he was in for. Like,
yeah.
She went right over and said, "Congratulations on getting out of prison." And I'm like, "Oh, wow, that's great." And then even the general manager came over and said, "So who is it and what was he in prison for?"
She did.
And then
she said she was from like Gainesville or something. She wasn't even that general manager. And I think we were like, "Oh, he's like, did some, like he peed at a public school or like what,
Right.
in front of the
Yeah,
kids or
yeah.
something. And
Yeah.
she was like, "What?" And I was like, "No, we're kidding. Like we're kidding. He's not
I
a
said
pedophile.
that-
It was a joke."
I said that he got arrested for indecent exposure.
Indecent,
He got caught in a car with another guy.
With
with another guy. And I go, "You want to see the video?" I have it right here on my phone.
Oh no.
So yeah,
No,
but
the best part of that whole thing though was the waitress congratulating him on like making it out or whatever, and she was like, "I wish I would have gotten like celebrated when I got out."
Yeah, because she was like, not prison, but like I've been in jail, and I was like, "Oh boy," and here we go. Poor girl.
Yeah.
Poor girl.
God.
Holy.
Yeah,
smokes,
and then
that's
we all were. I would say we all hated her because we thought she stole the wallet.
Oh, freaking Kyler's wallet that just happened to be in the freaking floorboard the entire time.
The
Way to
conspiracy
go.
theory. The conspiracy theories just started going as soon as
it did.
Howard couldn't find
I
his
was the
wallet.
first one to say, "Hey guys, I lost my wallet. Can anyone just take care of me this weekend and I'll pay you back?" And then literally after our last game, when he was about to leave, found it.
Yep.
Yeah. We were all like, I left like a nasty review. I'm like,
Well, they forgot
"Hey,
your
you can go
food.
look at it.
They didn't bring your food. That's
That's
kind of
true.
like, that's not good.
I was just sitting there just pounding Mick Ultras, you know? I was like, okay, you know, and like everyone's eating food. I'm like, man, I ordered wings. No one ordered wings. So I was like, oh, they must just be like fresh or something like that. Taking
They're
time,
fresh,
making
all right.
fresh
Yeah.
wings, you know?
Yeah.
And then everyone's done eating, you know, I finished my second beer and I was like, you guys all get served? Like, you guys are all done eating? Are you guys getting another meal coming or what? Like, no, we're done. I'm like, I never got my food. Like, so, yeah. And then they put I told her this. She goes, okay, well, do you want me to wait? Like, do you want to wait to get it, like to go? Or do you want me to take it off the tab? I said, well, we're going right now. So if you can't have them ready in like 5 minutes, then take it off the tab. She goes, okay. She brings the tab to Cooch, and like I go, hey, make sure my wings aren't on there. I go, wings on there? He goes, yeah. And I'm just sitting there like, and they never brought the wings. And I was like, oh my gosh, dude. Like, yeah.
You should have taken your shoes off at the table. She would have probably.
Who called that out in kangaroo court? Was that you, Pack? Was it you?
Oh yeah.
Oh
yeah.
my gosh!
Because
All right, so then you got to tell the story.
Text on my phone. I went to look at my phone down below the table, and all I see are these two little shoes at the end of at the bottom of a high chair. I was like, "What the fuck is that?"
Wait.
I leaned down to look.
I saw that and I wanted to take a
Remember
picture,
the
but I
pose?
didn't. I saw that and I wanted to take a picture, but I didn't want to be a dick. I hate to.
Tried. I was like, I need video evidence that Ponton.
I hate to interrupt. We got a special guest, unexpectedly showing up. I'm not prepared for this. I'm not prepared for his intro. Grant, if you want to start off and just show it off again for this special guest, he's going to appreciate exactly what he missed. You guys,
I can do that.
We said this. We said this from the beginning. This guy's a one of a kind of guy. You'll never meet someone like this. Super nice guy. Really good dude. I'd like to bring back our boy Cooch, Rob Cooch. Check this out.
Oh my gosh!
Well played.
I got to
Well
figure out how to
played.
get 5 people on the screen. Oh my god!
Cooch, can you see what's going on here right now?
He can, but I got to get.
I absolutely see a hockey puck at the ass.
Here you go.
Cooch, we're 43 minutes. We were just talking about Atlanta, and all 4 of us, Holland and I did a podcast earlier. We thanked you. The 4 of us right now definitely want to thank you for everything that you've done.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely, guys.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be able to do it without you.
We're trying to bring you in screen. We can't. Holland doesn't know what he's doing yet. So right now, you're like you're literally like God talking to us, and so we just.
You better hurry up, otherwise it's start.
There he is, Daddy.
Holy crap! Sorry, gentlemen.
So
You caught me a little off guard with that one, and I wasn't really ready for it. My bad, boys.
shows up.
It works out.
Hey, can you see my my
man.
screen?
I can. I thought it was a naked girl on there, and then I realized it was your face.
No, it is in fact a naked girl.
It is
Some
a naked
phenomenal-
girl.
Rob, so we had a conversation when we started here that there's some very nice product placement that we've placed in strategic areas. And so Pack said if we don't have zeros and dump and skate pasties for ourselves for the next tournament, we're going to be really upset. So what we're going to do is sew them onto the front of the jerseys, like tassels and all. So we're going to go full,
Dude,
full on like.
Oh yeah, I said it would be the perfect jersey uniform for Vegas. When we go to Vegas, we just.
I think it fit for Vegas.
It is fair to say that everyone in here besides me is tanked on zeros.
Well, I just woke up from a nap. I've been.
I got a text from him. He's like, I sent him a long text about the 40s team and stuff, and I didn't hear from him. Usually he's good at responding back. He goes, sorry, but I've been sleeping all day. It's like 7 o'clock right now. I go, hey, you want to get it on the podcast? You want to get on the podcast?
Last night.
And, well, so we had our the Zeros' very first day in the state of Alabama yesterday. So University of Alabama was a big day for us.
Hell yeah.
So instead of staying there last night, we flew home last night. I think we got in the door at like, we had the game. It was probably 2:30. We walked in the door.
Yeah.
I woke up briefly, ate a slice of pizza this morning, and then went right back to bed until now. So it's.
Hey, thank you for taking the time to talk to my nephew. He goes, dude, Cooch is massive. Cooch is huge. So he said, and then he loves the zeros. I'll tell you what he said off camera, but he goes, these things are amazing. And then he sent me a picture. Like he just loves them. He loves them. So thanks for talking to him and getting a chance to meet up with them and stuff.
Absolutely. One of our guys, Buckley, is going to meet up with them and show them a good time, show them bars and stuff there. And
he turns 21 on Wednesday.
Perfect. Well, that works out great.
He goes, dude, Cooch is massive. Cooch is massive. And I go, yeah. I said, if you want free zeros for life, I'll buy them for you whenever you want. You just got to go up there and throw a hard body check at him and see if you can knock him over.
Yeah, we told him we'd take care of the hockey team, so that's obviously we're going to show them some love.
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
So we were just talking about, we were just doing a recap about the Ponton prison moment. And what a beauty the Ponton was, because he did get hazed a lot on this tournament, but he took it like a champ. He was a good dude.
My favorite, the best part of the whole weekend was getting him in the locker room with all of his stuff. And right before the last game, he comes walking in, and it was the second game, wasn't it? Yeah, it was the second game we got him good. And he comes walking in, and he realizes like one thing was gotten. He was like, and he looked at Abdu. He was like, "You took my hat." It was his hat. He goes, "You took my hat, Abdu." And so Abdu was like, "I can be certain I had nothing to do with anything that was taken from you." And so after several minutes, he notices, he's like, "Wait, my shorts are missing too." And then Rob lets the cat out of the bag. He's like, "Everything is within your line of sight."
He walked in and out of the door.
Rob. I was like, "Dang it, Rob, you're killing me." And so he starts looking around. He finds it all. And he goes, "Well, I hope it was worth the effort." And I was like, "I don't know. It's kind of worth the effort, Andy." Like, I got a pretty good laugh out of
before
it.
that, he walked in and out of the locker room where his socks were taped to the door. Like, it's the first thing you see. And he's like, didn't even notice that.
Pete had to tell him it was his socks.
We all thought he had seen it. Like,
Yeah.
And he was just, he left, and they're like, "Oh, he saw it. He's just not saying anything."
Yeah, he's
like,
playing
he's
the
just
pool.
like, he's pissed. Yeah, he's pissed as fuck. We all were like, he's pissed as fuck. He's just not saying anything.
Yeah, but who notices the socks when there's a giant dildo on the door? I mean, let's be real.
That's true.
Oh, like this one?
Exactly like that one.
Exactly.
I love how your buddy Jason, who is a shorter guy, came walking into our locker room and was like, "Oh, all right, it's one of these locker rooms." And he goes to turn and walk out. And I'm like, "Hey, man, don't get one in the eye on your way out." And he's like, "Good grief." The thing was like eye level with him on the door. Oh my gosh.
The best part though was he was standing there for a good minute and a half.
And it's still
catching
shaking
up,
like this.
and it was just sitting right over his shoulder. While he was...
Buddy, I know you're talking to us, but we can't take anything you're saying very seriously. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but Cooch, thanks for putting that weekend together. And such a good time. I've never laughed so hard in my life. It was by far one of the best weekends. Never laughed so hard and never crap my brains out so much by eating eggs either. So.
Or
Absolutely. No, I had a
been
good
so
time.
turned on by a female with a mustache, from what I've heard.
Solid.
Oh,
Solid.
my gosh.
Oh,
Solid.
another thing that I think about all the time is when we did the grievance, and I said Ponton or Holland had to walk out with the shirt off, and I go Ponton has to walk with his pants off, and Grant goes, "Let's go." That was my favorite. That was so funny.
Dude, and you know what? Now he gets double punishment because
He does. He didn't even do it.
So,
He didn't even do
If
it.
you're listening, if you're listening to this, you got to do it. You're getting double
It's,
punishment.
it's no pants. It's no pants and no shorts now.
Yeah.
Just straight underwear, socks, and shoes.
No, he has to wear Grant's thong. He has to wear the thong.
Yes.
Don't wash it either. Go run a marathon in that thing. Go play hockey a few games and give it to him.
Yeah.
Nice and fresh. Nice and
Got a
fresh.
puck between his
He has to
teeth
wear
all
it.
night.
He has to wear it, but we didn't say where, whether it's on his face or like a normal person, but he has to wear it.
It's a headband. It's got to be a headband he wears underneath his helmet, like Pack's wig.
Oh,
you gotta do full-on
do a
tank.
pack.
Just-
When,
A COVID mask.
like a
It's gotta
COVID
be
mask.
A COVID mask.
Pack, when you came out, we talked about this on the first podcast of Atlanta. When you came out with the mullet wig, I'm like, when did we get a chick? This is gonna piss Ponton off because we got 12. We're gonna have 12 skaters, and that's gonna piss
He's
him
gonna
off.
throw a fit.
And then I realized it was you. And I'm like, oh, this is great. That was
How
great.
did you get a girl from that? Because it looks straight Joe Dirt.
Because I saw him from
No, we saw
behind.
the back. I thought the same thing. I was like, wait, what chick did we pick up that traveled with us? I'm so confused.
That's a large girl.
They said with that hair and that ass,
Yes.
gotta be a chick.
I go,
Yeah, I was thinking
She's-
about Abdu. I was like, my man's not, Desert Storm over there. I was like, hey, he's got a chance.
I got the mullet chick or the mustache chick.
Mustachio or the mullet.
I put out
Either
more.
one.
Just saying.
You
That's
probably
right.
do.
That's
There's no doubt.
Rob. Wait, Rob, that sounded
Rob
like
tried.
I was gonna say that was a confident, like from experience type response. Good grief.
Who knows?
He remembers Nashville well.
Oh
All right.
my gosh.
And then Cooch, we also talked about when I called Chris Holland fuckface, and you said, Abdu, if you're getting a hip replacement and you can't play, you still have to come to all the tournaments. I spit out my water when you said that because I was wide open the first time. I go, Chris, I'm open. Didn't
You
pass it.
said you called him daddy.
Oh no,
You
Rossi
called
told
him
me.
Daddy.
Rossi told me to say he didn't pass you because you didn't call him Zaddy. And then the second time I was wide open, right in front of Cooch on the bench. I go, fuck face, I'm open. And then Cooch said he spit out his water. And then in between periods, he's like, Abdu, if you're getting a hip replacement and you can't play, you still got to come on these tournaments. Because that was funny shit. That was funny shit. So
I need the comedic relief on the bench.
Oh, dude, this is hands down, and we've said this a bunch, but this is probably hands down one of the best like locker rooms and benches. Like Abdu was talking earlier about like you play with guys like Grant and Pete and Pack that have played at like really high levels of hockey before, and it's easy for those types of guys to get really pissed off about like, hey, you're not doing your job. Like, come out here and do your job. Like you can get hacked off. But Grant was a good sport about me blowing every pass he gave me in that third game. And I mean, gave me plenty of dirty looks, but admitted like, hey, I was just giving you a hard time. Like I really wasn't trying to mess with you. Like I get it. Like
yeah,
it
there's
happens.
always
And so it even carries the locker room to where it's not like he's pissed at me in the locker room, but like it's his grievance and it's like, hey, no shirt, my man. Like if you're gonna blow it, you're gonna have some consequences.
Oh
like,
yeah, you gotta get a grievance for it.
yeah, I'm totally good with that.
That's the
like,
worst
it's-
thing to get is a grievance. You know.
yeah,
That's
like
the worst
I
thing to
totally get it. So
Hey,
it's-
look.
this is such a fun, like it's such a fun group of guys.
there's
like,
always
it's
that
hilarious.
one guy on the team that's so competitive and takes every game serious, plays really hard, probably double shifts to get that extra assist.
Just one more.
Tells Holland to sit down. Tells Holland to sit down to get that assist. Well, there's always that one guy on the team. I'm not mentioning it. I'm not gonna.
like a fiend.
I'm not going to mention any names, but still, this is one of the best locker room bunch that I've ever played with. Sit down, Holland, while I get that assist. I really need that one play. And then, or you always get another guy that like, hey, look, just remember, I got MVP last tournament, and here's the cup to prove it. I'm not
In true
mentioning.
fairness, though, me and Pete did use our MVP cups for the last podcast too. So I mean,
That's totally
That's
fine.
completely different.
That's totally different. What was going on in the locker room there was everybody aired our grievances already, and I think Grant was the last guy and aired the grievance against me, and then somebody aired the Abdu,
That
you
was
aired
me.
a grievance against Ponton for double shifting, And then he immediately was like, "It's okay. I got my MVP cup." I was like, "Wait, I have a grievance now. You got to come back to me now. Like, you can't carry around your MVP cup and pull it out anytime anybody criticizes you."
Of
like,
a team in Nashville that can barely skate.
That was like an F league team. Like, I don't know what you call it, beginners.
That
It was a
team could
beginner's
barely
class.
skate, and he's like, "I got the MVP, and I still carry the cup around."
It was the Learn to Skate program from Baltimore that we played against, and Andy's like, look at this MVP cup I got. Like, come on, man. I think the rest of the team quit trying, Andy. Like, why are you so proud of that?
I'll give it to the Baltimore kids though. Those guys were more fun than just about anybody else. In that
They would fit in
were.
great with this group.
Oh,
they
they
would
were
fit
so
in great.
good.
with this
Their
group.
goalie would be phenomenal to spend a weekend with. He was a riot.
Oh,
Yep.
God, yeah. Even
Grant,
after games that we didn't
We're
even
going on a
play
field trip
against
at
him.
Grant's house.
Grant, where are we going? I feel like you're taking us into
Blair
the sex
Witch.
chamber.
This
You're
feels
taking us to
Blair
the
Witch.
sex chamber.
The
No,
dungeon.
I'm getting a refill. Getting a refill.
Oh shit! I need to get
This is like Blair Witch. Oh, this is like Blair Witch, like POV style.
Wait, Pack's going too. Oh no! The podcast has gone mobile.
We got
Pack, you should have just had a bell. You should just ring a bell and have someone bring it to you.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh!
I tried to ring the bell, but I didn't get brought.
That's what I did.
So now I'm on my own.
Hey, Cooch,
I'm on
we were
my own.
also talking
Send him with a
about
bottle.
the videos that I send, and I said more often than not, I have to listen to what my captain says. If my captain tells me to send a video, I got to send the video, right? So,
It's valid. And honestly,
see, guys,
I open them up and I'm like, oh god, here we go again. So
tell the story how you were trying to make a zero sale. I sent you the lineup, and the guy that you're trying to make a sale to was right there with you.
yeah, I had to shield my phone pretty quick. I didn't want anyone to see that. I thought I was nonchalantly opening a lineup while there was a break in conversation. There was not,
What was it?
and it was a fist up the ass.
Oh no!
That's a different kind of lineup.
Cooch, we've never disclosed what the videos were. We have never said what the videos were.
Rob, we're gonna have to send you a disclaimer that you got to sign before you come on the podcast next time.
My bad.
Certain.
He's gonna have NDA.
Oh boy!
Hey, it's
for-
okay with me. You just got Abdu in trouble. Nobody else. I don't care.
Also, I just want to point out that that's close to liable because it was definitely two fists, not just.
Look,
Oh yeah, two fists. Two fists.
we're just
I don't
kidding,
even
fam.
I didn't even realize Grant was paying attention still.
Oh, I'm here. I'm dialed in. I'm dialed in, boys. This helmet. This is like Professor X helmet. I know it's coming. I know it's coming. Rob, this is our new team helmet, by the way.
I like it. It needs to be.
Yeah.
Do they make a? Do they make a chrome Bauer?
Instilled.
They do. They do.
We
Oh
need to
my
chrome
god.
Bowers.
I've never
Yeah, we need to
done
make Vegas happen.
Yeah.
This would be
Chrome
great.
Bowers. Oh, that was
We need to
such a
retract
bad
this. Can
idea.
you just say for the podcast and for my family that's listening that these videos are not of
no.
fisting? They are
Oh,
not
no.
of double fist. They're just
Oh, my
kidding.
God.
We're just kidding. The
Just
videos.
kidding. They're very wholesome.
We're
Portraying you
just
as a
kidding.
good Christian man.
We're just kidding. It's just
Yeah.
a joke, everyone. Oh my god.
At this point, we should have just had Berlin on the podcast.
Oh my
Just
god.
kidding, guys. It's not fisting. He meant to say kissing. It was two kisses.
Yeah.
Double kissing.
He's still in a sleep coma. He's just waking up. It's
Swan
kissing.
did not have
Grant's,
sexual relations
Grant's
with that man.
video is giving me nausea over
I
here.
know the background noise of that kid, and we're talking about kissing. I just
Oh,
Is,
okay. Sorry, I didn't know you could hear that.
yeah.
Is the kid at your house, Grant?
Kids in my house. Yeah.
Okay.
You got a kid?
The question is the kid yours?
Yeah. Is his
don't
name
know.
Baby Carlos?
Baby Carlo.
Eduardo.
Eduardo. Oh my
Is
god.
that Hangover 4?
Yeah.
Oh, you missed some good
I
intros.
feel like Atlanta was Hangover 4. Oh my gosh.
Oh, Nashville was
Nashville
definitely more.
would have been Hangover.
Nashville, I
4.
drank more. However, I had that quick throwing up session on the bench in Atlanta that I did not have in Nashville. So,
Oh shit.
You yacked on the bench.
I
When
didn't
did
know
happen?
that.
yeah, I remember you looked at me and you're like, "Are you good?" And I was like, yeah, I'm fine. Just give me a second. Well,
Oh,
I choked on my own mouthpiece, and I guess it was enough to hit the little gag
Induce
reflex.
the vomit.
Rob, we've talked about your mouth guard. We talked about your mouth.
What mouth are you
Yeah.
talking about? I
I
don't
know-
know what mouth are you talking about.
I know I've said it to you. You've talked to me with your mouth guard in, and I go, Cooch, I don't understand what the fuck you're saying. And Holland said the same thing. And I said, from now on, when Cooch talks to me with his mouthpiece in,
We
I
better
look at
have
your
some
chest.
subtitles.
I look at your chest for subtitles because I don't understand. I don't understand what you're saying.
I've never played with a mouthpiece either, and I decided last year after I saw several people get their teeth chipped that I should probably change something. So I learned to skate with it.
Grow
Yeah.
a mustache. It's a great protector of the teeth.
there you go.
I would look like a pedophile. I can't do it.
Or just
I used to as well.
What, you don't think Holland looks like a pedophile with his little mustache going on right now?
Flanders, baby.
No, honestly, he looks like a baseball coach.
You know, some of those guys are a pedophile.
Yes,
Yeah, I
exactly.
was gonna say, I'm only doing the coaching for the butt slaps, boys. I'm only doing the coaching for the butt slaps. Good job, kid. Coach, I struck out. It doesn't matter. Good job. Come on over here.
Don't worry, you're going to
Come
hit a
on
home
over
run with me later.
Yeah, boys in tight pants.
Oh, man. There's a reason I was looking at Rossi's shells in the backside of them when we were playing.
Oh,
Noticed they were hanging a little low. Oh, my gosh.
Oh,
I tried to get you guys all on the mustache train before we got to Atlanta, and no one took the bait. So I had to do it all by myself. But now it's probably here for a while.
I missed that one.
Who were the guys that brought their phone onto the bench? I know
Bob
Cooch
carries
did.
his on the bench.
Yeah, I know Cooch does. He's a busy man with
I was
business.
going to say, but he makes the money.
But
Did Pete have his phone on the bench?
well, whoever it was, I'm apologizing because I was bored
was
on the
mine.
bench.
You
Yeah,
were yelling at Siri.
there was two phones. There were two phones right there, and I go, "Hey Siri, look up anal beads on Amazon." Hey
Yeah.
Siri, yeah, I was doing a lot of stuff like that. I was just bored
Did
on
you
the
get some-
bench.
Did you get some weird packages delivered last week, Rob?
Great, my Siri
I did
just went
not. I
off.
did not have any anal beads delivered because of him.
My Siri just went off, and it does. Like, you can't see it.
We
That
can't
was the
see
thing.
you, moron. How
was
many
the other
times have we
part
done this
that we missed
podcast
was-
and you haven't figured this out yet?
And Cooch, I never got a chance to thank you. I sent you, Pete, and Holland a help text because Rossi, you guys don't know this. Rossi was talking to some guy, some fat guy.
This was at the ball game. We were
At
when
the
we were
baseball
Braves
game.
Oh,
game.
yeah.
he was a
Yeah, yep.
fat slob that apparently played really good hockey, right? Because
Wife
everyone
was
plays
hot.
when you
Wife was
meet him.
hot, though.
Yes, when
I
you
would
meet him.
agree.
Back in the day.
And he was talking to Rossi.
Although she did yell, "Help! Please get me away from my husband too." So there's that.
Oh boy.
Oh, I like that.
he would not shut up, and then he took off. He's like, "Yeah, I finally I had surgery. I got my toe removed." He took off his shoe and he showed me, and he showed Pete that his toe got removed. It was the one that went wee all the little way home. But I sent Cooch, Rossi, and Holland a text because this guy would not shut up. He wouldn't leave me alone, and he was one of those annoying guys. I sent a text saying help. And then I just see Pete and Rossi look over their shoulder down the aisle of the seats, and they just said, "Nope, not helping you."
Here's how I looked at it. It's kind of like a burning building. You know, there's one point. You know, you can be a hero and come in to save your buddies when the building's burning, but at some point it's too late. And I
He was
just
a
look at it
good
as too
friend.
late. Yeah,
He was
like,
a good friend.
if I ran in there and saved you, I'm going to get roped into the bullshit as well, and I'm not trying to. I was enjoying the baseball game. You know, we're talking about life and enjoying it, and I'm like, you know what? You're going to take one for the team.
If you want to talk
Hey.
about too late, Holland doesn't respond
An hour
to like
later.
an hour later.
An hour
Where are
later.
you? Like I could have been getting raped or like mugged. I was with Charlie and Chris. We could have been just like raped or mugged or shackled. And I was like, "Where are you?" An hour later.
Stall.
Thanks.
I don't know which stall.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's the men's or the women's room.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I was way late to the party on that one.
Means that clean yourself up.
But yeah, he had a missing
You
toe.
you were standing right behind me there. All you had to do was tap me on the shoulder. And you actually did, because the wife was like, "Oh, you knew people, you played at the Alpharetta Cooler?" And I was like, "Yeah." She was like, "I know people that played there." I said, "I played there like a long time ago." She's like, "Well, how long ago?" I said, like, late 90s, early 2000s. She goes, "Oh, no, the people I knew played in like 2015. I said, "Yeah, no, we don't know each other. I'm sorry."
Yeah, she wasn't bad looking. She didn't have a mustache, which kind of turned me off.
You talking about
She-
his wife?
yeah. Yeah, if she had a goatee, she would be a smoke show.
A 10.
Oh my
10
God.
out of 10 for
That's
Abby.
how hot she was. That's how hot she was.
She needed
Missing the chin clip.
She would have been a 10 with a goatee. Yeah, I was like, I did not believe that. I was like, nah, that's not like, she's not like married to that dude.
I've never heard.
That's
of
what I thought. That's what I thought.
I was like getting ready with that ball because we do that ball.
Yes,
game,
the big ball, the big testicle.
Yeah.
Yes, you were, dude. You were like down in like
I was ready to
attack
like,
position.
Dude, we were ready.
Yeah,
to
what
go.
were you
Like,
doing?
We were ready to go.
I was ready to like boom, you know, and like basically she's got her camera there. Like she's like, "Are you fucking ready? Are you fucking ready?
She's
for this? Are you fucking ready?" And I was like, "Yeah, I think so. I don't know. I've never done this."
Grant.
We're gonna send some big balls down the aisle.
You're starting to make me nervous, lady. Like, what's going on here?
Yeah,
She was pumping your bicycle tires, getting you ready.
yeah, she was. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
I was like,
Stop. Come on.
who's with this lady? Yeah.
Oh,
But
Yeah, somebody come get her.
yeah.
Hold on, I'm coming. I got a missing toe. I'll be there in a few minutes.
The best
Dude
part
was-
too that they hyped Grant up so much, and he was like right in the middle of the ball, and then they rocketed it out just directly.
I didn't touch
over
it.
Grant.
I literally
It went right over you. It went right over you.
Yeah. I was
Very
yeah.
anticlimactic.
Yeah.
Very anticlimactic.
It was.
Put you lower down the aisle next time.
Yeah. We did,
Make you
win,
a closer.
though. We did win though, so they must have set that big dude.
What did we
Yeah,
win
what
for
did we
winning?
win for that section?
We said we won.
We won that
I'm
four.
still missing my pat on the back though.
We won a
gotta
2 foot
cut a toe
nacho
off
plate.
first, right?
A 2 foot nacho plate.
2-foot nacho plate for all of us to share.
I think we purchased that actually. So that's
did.
out the window too.
Yeah, Holland purchased
I
it.
did.
And then for
Sarah
Sarah,
ate 4 chips
Sarah
and 2
ate
pieces of
4
chicken.
nachos. Like, it's my birthday.
Yeah.
I want it. And then
Good for you.
oh my
Look
gosh.
at you get.
It's not you. It's not you. Come
Hey.
here.
Did you just get a hot dog served in lingerie?
Maybe.
Sarah's here and Sarah's in the other room and she's hearing parts of the conversation. She's like, "I'm right here." I was like, "No, it's not you. It's something else that's happened on the screen that we're laughing at."
Hey, Grant.
I said, you can come say hi to the guys. She goes, "No, I'm cutting the kid's hair right now." I said, "Okay, fine. Just cut the kid's hair."
This is the
It's
part
okay.
what I'm talking about, though. You absolutely need the pasties. You missed the marketing opportunity.
Oh gosh.
Hey, Grant, do I need to
With
change my
napkins?
Make it happen.
wipe his face? Wipe his face for him. Do I need to change my screen? Should I change my
Wipe
background?
my face for me.
This is crazy.
He said, "Come wipe my face." for
Oh, we're
me."
having a live tasting. Hold on. You want me on a podcast? Yeah. All right.
Yo, we better get a lot of likes and some subscribes. Hey, wipe his face for him. Wipe Packard's face for him.
Pack, you got to reenact Nashville. You got to reenact Nashville.
No.
He is me. Go ahead. He is me. Go ahead.
Come on. I said it in the
Oh.
intro. Here, let me get it ready for you.
This is my brother. Hi. This is Ben.
Is he going to slap you
What's up,
then?
man?
He just got here today. He's never tried to do it before, so we're doing a live tasting.
Come on. Ladies and gentlemen, taking the main stage.
Oh my
Going
God.
on in Grant's video. Okay. All right. This is
The more you throw, the more he'll show. Put your green on the scene.
Oh my God.
okay.
Oh,
Mike on
God.
that?
Colin's getting PTSD.
It's making me feel lots of different ways. None of them are comfortable. None of them are.
Is it getting all warm and fuzzy inside?
It's not. It's not. I'm sweating, but it's not because I'm warm
When
and
you-
fuzzy on the inside.
For the people listening,
He just
for the
doesn't want
people,
to-
for the people listening on Spotify and Apple, you're gonna want to go to the YouTube
You're
and
gonna
watch
have
what's
to
going.
subscribe and watch the YouTube.
You're gonna
It
want to watch
became-
the YouTube.
This turned into a circus rather quickly here.
If we get more than 10,000
That
views on
describes-
this,
from the rip.
if we get 10,000 views, we owe you big time, Gino. You need to be on all the time.
We'll send Josie a check as well.
We've had people drink on the show. We've never actually had people eat wings or eat food on the thing. So this is like ASMR. Like listen to them eat.
It's been long enough.
I've been eating all day. This is like I think I had some Eggos earlier this morning, so I'm fucking.
Like I said,
I'll eat
he's
eat a toe right now.
Eat a toe.
Yep.
We watched. You just did. We
It's
watched
not
you
missing
just
though. He still has it connected.
it's the guys.
Touche.
Oh, this is the best
You
podcast
got a
ever.
really good
Hang on. I just
The,
got to
cir-
back
the
up.
circus is the definition of Zeros hockey, though. I mean,
It-
every
a
Zeros
little
hockey
bit.
event has been a circus.
A little bit. So hang on,
need-
but in a
we
good
need
way,
it.
like a 310, not like a 110, like a 310 circus. Like it's a nice one.
We need a zero. We need a Zeros hockey commercial.
Oh,
Oh, I love it.
gosh.
How have we not thought about this yet?
I don't know. We just did a football one. We
I
need a
feel like
Zeros
our
hockey one.
commercial is going to be one of those ads right before you watch porn, though. It's just going to be one of those like, go ahead and hit skip, but it's still going to be.
You're gonna miss all the fun.
Yeah.
Zeros is now free. Hit subscribe.
Are there
Skip.
Zeros?
Don't skip. Don't hit the skip button, you silly Billy. Go
Are there,
ahead.
are there
Not
zeros in your
12 guys.
area?
How have we not done
Now.
a calendar shoot yet?
Oh
We gotta make
gosh,
this
we
happen.
talked. We actually talked about a calendar shoot before we got to Atlanta. That's supposed to probably still happen in some way, shape, or form. But yeah,
I would like
Oh,
Mr.
I'll
November.
make it happen. I don't
I'm going to
care.
take Mr. November.
oh,
They'll be
my
Polaroid
gosh.
I'll
shots.
take Mr. January. That's my birthday, and it's cold out, so it all makes
extra
sense.
small.
It all makes sense.
Extra small. I'll do May. There's no excuses for me. It's just my
Zeros,
birthday.
no excuses. Here's
No,
Holland's
zero
body.
excuses.
Here's
Zero
Holland's body.
excuses.
Zero excuses. Just
I am who I am. Take it or leave it. Welcome to the month of May. Oh my gosh. Hang on. All right. So Grant, I gotta
take it or leave it.
I gotta ask a question here. You said you have friends over at the house, Grant?
Yeah, I do.
Is Josie walking around the entire house like that?
No. That's just it's a friend.
That sounds more like a gangbang.
oh boy, hold on. I gotta go, guys. I'm going to Grant's house. Talk to you later.
Like, dude,
This
you
is how
guys live
your
the most
friends
interesting
dress?
life.
Sub them in.
I don't wear lingerie when friends come, or Hannah doesn't wear lingerie when friends come.
I don't wear lingerie when friends come. I just wear it when friends aren't here.
Just when Abby's over.
Yeah, hold on, guys. I
When
gotta go.
strangers-
Podcast over. I'm going
only
to
when-
Cooch's house and then Grant's house. I gotta
Only
make my
when-
rounds.
Only when strangers come. Only when strangers come around do I put on the lingerie.
I don't
Not
wear
when friends are
lingerie.
here.
Cooch.
I could,
Cooch is such a beauty. Oh, what a great.
the guy, one of the. one
And
of
we
the
got
guys-
dogs here now too.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of dogs, give me a second.
Oh boy. I got a dog wearing lingerie right now. It's not wiping the food off my face. It's right underneath the desk.
Is
It's
this going to be
underneath-
one of those peanut butter things here, Grant? I don't want to see it. If it's the peanut butter thing, I don't think I'm down for that.
He
Like, I
just
don't.
he coated the inside of the man thong with.
He got.
Oh,
He's
he
got
left
a
the
puck.
screen.
He's
left
got
the
a
screen,
puck
man.
that he
I'm
dips
so-
in peanut butter and holds between his cheeks. Come on, Fido. Come on over here. Quick, honey. Give him his medicine.
Not only are we gonna get like the FBI after us now, we're
Oh,
getting
we're in
PETA.
trouble.
We're getting
We're
PETA
in
after
big
us now.
trouble. This is. I'm going to feel very
Yeah, then we're-
uncomfortable as long as this video.
I'll take his thong off. Give me a second.
Oh no!
I'll tell you.
Oh, there's a dog. What a
I'll
cute
tell you what.
little
If this is
guy.
our last podcast ever, what a great one to go out.
Oh, what a cute little guy.
Yeah, you're
Is
gonna.
that a boy or a girl there, Grant?
It's a boy. It's a boy.
Nice.
But he swings both ways.
You don't want to gender him. You don't want to misgender him. Let him
I'm
pick.
gonna let him pick.
Hockey is-
Motherfucker.
Let him pick. Uh-oh, what happened, Rob? Rob, you good?
Yeah, I have Tourette's. Sorry.
What?
Sorry.
I thought something fell over in the background or
I know. I
something.
thought he was yelling.
No.
I thought he was yelling. That
It's like you forgot to do something.
Jeez.
What a great response too. It's like, yeah, no, I'm fine. I just have to rest.
No, I just noticed Grant had the dog. Like, I was really excited. I got
Grant's going to town with the dog.
Hey, I'm Instacarting you peanut butter.
Oh yeah, give it
Cooch
some
doesn't
peanut
have
butter.
a dog, so
We
hand
gotta
it
start him
on
young.
the table.
Start them young. Josie has a
start 'em
peanut
young.
butter allergy. Can't do it.
Applesauce.
We'll get her some shots.
Oh my gosh. Some peanut butter and Mio. It's on the way to your house, Grant.
The
The Mio.
The peanut butter's for you. The Mio is for Rob. They're on the way.
We'll do some hockey tape too.
Have the vodka ready.
Oh my god! Holy shit!
Hey, Cooch, before I forget, I'm sorry for the long text, and I didn't know you were sleeping. But that long text was about the upcoming season. So when you get a chance, let me know your thoughts on it.
Yeah, I haven't read it yet. I woke
Yeah.
up and
Yeah, I
7
figured.
p.m. and saw your text. So
I'm sure at 7 p.m. my text is the only one that you got. You probably got like 82 missed texts.
I think it was 43, but yes, that's pretty accurate.
There you go. Hey, surprisingly enough, it wasn't 43 all from one group chat. So you're good there. That one's been
That's
kind of
true.
quiet this week.
And there are no videos, but let me know when you want me to send the guys a video,
No,
Cooch.
no.
No,
stop
I
already
got to
with
listen
the
to my captain.
videos. Stop,
I already
Rob,
said.
don't
Live
keep
video.
doing this.
Live video right now. Live video.
No. No, that would have been about 5 minutes ago on Grant's screen. We'd had to just do a solo screen of Grant. Oh my gosh.
Wait, did we not get a screen grab of Grant?
Oh no, we'll get it later.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
We can get it later. Ad
This-
goes back and gets them all.
Yeah, this screen grab, we're gonna have so many. Grant, if you're
We're gonna
okay,
have to be
can I use you for the intro and a screen grab for social media?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, yes. Well, that one might have to go on Twitter because you're allowed to show nudity on Twitter. Not that I would know because I don't
Sounds like
screen
he's
grab.
researched this.
No, I just
He researches Twitter quite heavily. You can tell from his videos.
the kissing
Yeah.
videos, not fisting kissing.
Yeah.
The double kissing videos
Cooch, just
with the goo.
The kissing goo.
woof.
You have to have a certain like amount of goo to make it like legal. Right?
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like,
exactly.
So yeah.
Well, let's
Yeah.
teeter
like
with the
any-
let's
Really?
teeter the illegal limits.
I feel like any goo is illegal at this point. Like we should just.
I don't
be
think it is.
goo-free.
Cooch.
I
There
hate
you
all
go,
of you.
Cooch. Yes.
I hate all of you so much. I like playing hockey with you. I don't like these other parts very often. These make me uncomfortable. Hey.
Oh boy.
Hey, uncomfortable means your body's still alive and you're still here kicking another day. So that's a good thing. right?
Amen. Amen. 100%. What other shenanigans? We really talked zero about the hockey that went on. We went 3-0.
That's never been more of a zeros weekend in my life, though. It's just been
Right.
played hockey at some
Yes.
point, but then we did all the other shit first.
Yes.
Play
Do you guys have a
hockey.
favorite? Which one did you have more fun at, Nashville or Atlanta?
Well, I remember having more fun in Atlanta, but that's just because that's what I remember.
I honestly, I think Nashville's more fun. I think bang for the buck, Atlanta really set it across. Hey,
Yeah.
No
What's-
question.
Hey.
Oh
Yeah,
my
Sarah, you're
God.
not supposed
Oh,
to
what
see
are
my
you
back.
doing?
Nothing.
Hey,
I'm stretching.
Sarah, is
Just
that
stretching.
okay,
Just
or
stretching.
When did that
okay.
end?
I didn't get Sarah to dress like Josie to come on camera, so it's just t-shirts.
Yeah, we're,
Sorry.
You have to watch the podcast. You got to watch the
I'll
podcast.
show you a video later. Oh, and Ross-
Aw, that's sweet.
That was not the conversations we had.
she can't hear you.
oh, she can't. All right.
So yeah,
On the podcast.
Joe's.
Hang on.
I
But,
do have a question for Sarah. Reverse interview.
Oh God, what?
Reverse interview. She's got a question for
Still
you.
your birthday.
Is it still your birthday?
No, it's over.
No, the month just ended. The month
Damn
just
it.
ended.
Damn it.
Hey, she did say earlier, Abdu and I were shooting a podcast and we were talking about how she was on the weekend, like it was my birthday every day and everything. And she, from the kitchen, she's like, "It was my birthday. It still is my birthday." I was like, "And now Sarah's on the podcast, everyone."
Well, I was doing dishes, and you were talking about how great Atlanta was, and I was like, "It was my birthday. It was a great weekend." Yeah.
Sarah
Hey,
had an all-time weekend for
She
Atlanta.
did.
you can claim it all month. I think if you're past the age of 30, you can
The
claim
month
all month.
the month is over.
Rob, she's been claiming it all month since she was like 10. Okay. So,
Oh Jesus!
yeah. It's been like
Hey,
my
quick question
whole
for you
marriage.
guys. You guys all live in the Savannah area, right?
Yep.
Like, do you guys know who Jimmy DeLoach is, by any chance?
The fucking highway.
Exactly, Coach. That's exactly. You don't know who Jimmy DeLoach is? We'll get to that in another podcast.
I'll Google him.
Yeah, Rob, damn it, that's the best answer.
Good
So
answer,
I'll just
Rob.
tell the story. Where Holland was driving back from Atlanta.
Can you
and
take that picture off?
He can't.
I can't.
He can't.
That's I can't look at you.
I like
Hey,
how his head
you know what?
is
I'll tell you what.
slightly between
Go
both
ahead,
I'll tell you
Desiree.
what.
Desiree, look
I'll
at
tell you what. Grant, why don't you just stand up? That'll take your focus of the screen. Take the focus of my
Do you still at
background.
least have something on or no?
Wait.
No, it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter.
Verbal consent.
You know
Let me
what?
get it up there.
my-
Let me get it up there. Hold on.
You were
struggling.
You were about-
Sarah, Sarah, you-
You got to bend over. Can't see the hockey puck.
all right. No, that's
That's
Wow,
it.
some-
That's a
some
screen.
clapping.
The more you throw, the more he'll show.
That's right, baby. That's right.
oh my gosh. Oh, Sarah's out. She had a good time. That was fun.
Oh man.
She
You're gonna
legit
get off this
ran.
thing and she's just gonna go.
Oh.
I'm never doing that again.
From
Yeah.
now
I'll
on,
tell you what.
the
Jeremy's
podcast-
never.
You know
Jeremy's
about
never
work-
going to be allowed to do this again if she thinks that's what we do on the podcast.
For the next 2 weeks.
No, honey, I swear this is a
Getting
one-off.
after doing solo podcasts because
Oh.
I'm always grounded.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about Sarah come back in the screen anymore. You're good. You're good. From now on, she's like, I don't care. I will go to the next room. I don't want to. I don't want to listen.
She's
You
gonna
know?
leave the
have a
house.
lock on the door from the outside.
Right.
She's leaving the house. She's leaving the house. She's like, "Oh, you have a podcast this week? All right, I'm gonna take
you
a road
later.
trip. We're going to Miami." Yeah.
See you later. I'm gonna have a
Oh,
trip. See
this
ya.
is
Bye.
exactly what Atlanta was like, you guys. This is the fun shenanigans that it was like with lots of food. Fuck you, Cooch, for making me fatter than I already am.
Fucking A.
For
Guys,
me-
we're burning calories. We got to eat. We need that kind of food to play again.
Yeah, but I also need to crap. You know, I haven't had
That
it.
sounds like you problem.
I need to go back and have those eggs.
Dang.
Flush me out. Flush
Powder
me out.
eggs. Yeah,
I
man.
got one MVP of the weekend though to Sarah because we were at the restaurant in the Battery and I realized that I still hadn't gotten my food. I had a Grant moment where I was just sitting with Abdu and Rossi and I looked out at the table and everybody was finishing their food and I went, oh shit, I haven't got my food yet. So I went to a different spot on the table, like where I had originally sat, because I was like, if I sit down, that's exactly where they'll bring the food. It'll be fine. And I'm looking around for the waitress, looking around, and I don't remember who it was across the table, but they were like, what are you looking for right now? And I was like, I'm just looking for the waitress. I'm trying to get my food. Sarah overhears that I haven't gotten my food, interjects into the conversation and goes, you haven't gotten your food? And then run around
Yes.
the entire restaurant looking for our server. So I'm just still looking around, and the next thing I see is Sarah almost like dragging her by the ear up to the table. Like, I found her.
And
the
like-
the woman could not have been more apologetic. It was what this is the difference between where we ate at Twin Peaks and where we ended up eating in the Battery because they just
Well, the
added
crazy thing is,
in-
Twin Peaks, she could have had a great night too, but you know what? She wanted to be a complete pain.
Well, that
So
was the
that's
thing.
on her.
Like Grant was like, if I can't get my food, just take it off the bill. She adds it to the bill anyway and just says, fuck off, essentially. But this lady
It's on her.
so nice, was like, I'm going to get you one. Do you want another? Do you want like an extra to go? Can I get you a dessert? What else can I? She checked on me like 5 times. She found me around the table like 3 more times. I was like, you good? And I was like, yeah, I just need Abdu to get his cheesecake so we can go.
Oh, that was
Because at the end of the day,
the
everyone's gonna make
45-minute
mistakes.
cheesecake. Yeah.
So everyone makes mistakes, and I appreciate the fact that they're like, "Hey, look, we fucked up. It's not a big deal. We're going to own it. We're going to make it right." And I can
Right.
appreciate that more than they understand. They
Okay.
wanted it to be perfection, and look, she made a mistake. We all do. So be it.
That cheesecake
on top of
took
that,
like
there was
45 minutes.
45 of us. I mean,
Yeah.
Jesus. there's-
That cheesecake that cheesecake took 45 minutes.
You guys got cheesecake?
Yeah.
When the fuck did we get ice cream?
So
What did we get ice cream?
So, do you remember the Nashville cheesecake that we got? Me and Corey got the creme brulee cheesecake, and I talked about it so much. It was amazing. And
I
at this
remember it
place,
went great with Cooch's complexion.
Yes.
So they had creme brulee crusted cheesecake at the restaurant that we're at. So I'm like, Corey, did you see this? We got to get it. Took 45 minutes, and it had no crust.
No crust.
No crust. It looked
That's
like
more insulting than it taking 45 minutes.
Yes.
You can't- it's cheesecake. You can't miss the crust.
It looked like a flan. It was just like just cheesecake. It was just cheesecake. No
It
crust.
might as well be diarrhea eggs at this point.
You know what? That's exactly what it looked like.
It didn't function that way apparently because
No,
it
it blocked me up.
blocked up for 3 or 4 days after that.
I had to get the guy off of Twitter to come clean me out. Just
That's bad cheese. That's bad cheese.
go digging in me for a little bit.
Gave him a lineup.
My
Hey,
man,
man.
get over here and help me clean out.
Second knuckle to the left. Just push.
Oh my gosh, yeah, Sarah's really good about like she is the good. We talked about this earlier about like come running over and checking on Abdu. Like she's a phenomenal like team mom, but like if there's ever one that's like, hey, let's go, we've got to do this, like let's go do this. Like if there's something that needs to get done, like Sarah's gonna get it done. And what's funny is like she's anxious about a lot of stuff, and that's where it all comes from. Like she gets worried about like what are we gonna do now? What are we gonna do now? What are we gonna do now? And I'm very like laid back and relaxed, like go with the flow, we'll do whatever. So like she gives me anxiety sometimes, like, hey, let's just hang out, like we're fine. No, Pack did not get his food. And I'm like, it's okay. She's like, no, I've already gotten the waitress. I'm like, he is gonna get his food. I'm like, you didn't make the waitress angry, did you? Like, I don't want to insult the people. She's like, no, but she was very apologetic, but everything is fixed and I fixed it all. I was like, well, good for you, dear. Like, I'm really sorry that all of this happened and all. So, yeah,
Let's rub her nose in it. Let's rub the server's nose in it next time so she understands what she did wrong.
yeah. That's Sarah. She's the type of she's giving you anxiety because she's like, that guy looked at that little man over there. That little man over there. He told me I could not request a song. We have a fucking problem right now. We have a fucking problem. He needs to go. I don't care if he knows the band. He needs to go.
You and that little guy almost got into it too, like an hour earlier, Grant.
That's true.
You were
That's
yelling
true.
at the band. You were like, I don't even know, play Creed or something.
Yeah, I
and,
said, play Creed or you suck.
and the guy was like, you don't speak to the band that way. And I was like, you don't talk to me, little man. And Josie was like, it's okay. It's all right. Josie was like, everybody's good. Everybody's good. You're like, whatever. And you were like,
get in my
Josie's.
pocket. Just get in my pocket, dude. And we'll get out of here.
His beer gut was unreal for a short little guy too.
Yeah,
That's typical. I'm going to get in trouble for this, but typical European guy, like, you know, like United jersey or whatever, soccer jersey, football jersey, whatever you want to call it. And like extra small jersey size, extra large belly size, like typical.
And just in his own little world,
looking.
he looked like he was on like the coolest drugs in the world, just swaying back and forth in his own world.
Yeah,
I'll tell you what, when I got the front view of the guy, like when I went to go like get Sarah and Hannah was over there, I looked at the guy and I'm like, yeah, this dude looks creepy as fuck.
Well, when Hannah, at the point in which Hannah got there. Yeah, see, at the point in which Hannah stepped around there, I was like, well, I'm definitely not getting up now. Like, this guy's going to be way more afraid of Hannah than he is going to be of me. Like, I'm going to do, like, Hannah could hurt this guy much worse than I could. So, like, I'm good. I'm fine.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, that was.
Sal had her covered.
I looked at her and I was like, you want me to step in? She's like, there's really no reason. I got this. She goes, please do not hurt the guy. And I'm like, she goes, he's harmless. And I'm like, you sure? I mean, I don't mind. And she goes, he's harmless. Do not touch him.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he looked like a harmless little weasel to me too. That's why I didn't even get up. I was just like, he's just kind of a weird looking dude.
Yeah, I think he was just making things up about like that he knew the band and like he knew the band. I'm like,
I don't know.
You're not even from here, dude. How do you know? Like, these guys can't even like hit it. Like
he's a groupie.
Right
That's what it is. He's a groupie.
I'm like, you've been following this like
follow him all over Atlanta
garage band from America for the last 10 years.
He was
or
showing
what?
off his backstage pass. That was just
It's written off of a napkin.
Just a piece of paper that he laminated at his house
Yeah.
and put like a yarn around it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm with the band. No, you're not. They told us you're weird and you've been following for 2 months now. Like, go away, buddy. What's your problem? You're freaking everybody out here, man.
Actually,
Oh,
security
gosh.
is on their way. They saw the restraining order. You got to go now.
Oh, God.
I actually low key borrowed this outfit from that guy over there.
I can tell.
Like
Low key.
that's
It's,
you know.
it's
Is he with
Grant,
you?
I hate to tell you this, but that's not very low key. I don't want. That's the opposite of that.
That should be like the new pregame outfits to enter the
Yes.
rink.
Yes,
Yeah.
no,
You know.
that's the new locker room outfit. So we all get
Yes.
in the locker room, immediately undress, and we have to wear that around the locker room until we get dressed.
We tell Ponton.
I'm
We
in.
tell Ponton we're going to the game. We have to wear our chrome helmets and our robes
robes.
to the dinner and everything, and just make him show up with that.
Our zeros robes.
And our
Ooh.
zeros thong. Our
We got an
zeros
idea.
thong. Oh
True
boy.
story. True story,
Get the
real quick,
patch,
Rob.
brand it.
Keep that idea, Rob. Keep that idea. True story, real quick. So this thong I'm wearing. So
Oh man, I love it.
I was at with Tri-City Storm, the USHL. I was on a bubble roster, right? So they had an opportunity to go with 25 to the, or they had an opportunity to go with the 25 to the showcase. It's like the first, like it's like every NHL has their showcase, the USHL has their showcase before the season starts. So I got the 25, but then you have to cut the team to like 23. Okay. And so there's like 2 of us left. So I was on the bubble roster, and new owner, new coaches. And it was a year the league switched the rules where you could only have like 2 90s that year. Like you only have 2 guys who are like, 2 years from aging out or something like that year. So, and it was like, there was a captain of the team was already a 90. And so me and the guy that were on the bubble were the 90, and there was like another like 90 who'd played the year there before. And he had spent some time in the USHL. So like thought I was gonna go to this showcase, and they're like, yeah, no, we're gonna cut our team short early before the showcase because we just want to start develop our team early. So I got released. So they're like, you want to go to the BCHL? You want to go, like, where do you want to go? BCHL, OHL, NHL, blah, blah. We can, like, we'll give you a team, like, we'll hook you up with whatever team you want to go to, basically. And I was like, and I didn't know much about any league. I mean, I knew about the BCHL, but I had been recruited by, like, Chilliwack and all that stuff. But I was like, you know what? I'm just going to, like, do this on my own. So I got in a car and I drove from Kearney, Nebraska. I got a ride from Kearney, Nebraska to somewhere else. Took a bus up to Blaine, Minnesota, where I showed up to the NHL showcase where all the teams were playing. And I just waited outside of locker rooms. I picked a couple teams. Started researching teams the whole ride up. I picked a couple teams out, and I was like, okay, I want to play here, here, or here. And so I wait outside locker rooms, be like, hey, so-and-so, I just got released from Tri-City Storm. I'm looking for a team to play for next. Each team was like, okay, yeah, like we'll take, come from the USHL to NA. It's like coming from, single A to double A. It's like, look, they'll take you. And I didn't really, I wanted to go to like Wenatchee or like Fairbanks or like somewhere like, the big crowds, like playing from like 2,500, 3,000 people. But I chose Alexandria, Minnesota. And just because it was like the heart of hockey. And I was like, I thought I'd be able to be seen more while playing there. And it's in the Midwest. I was pretty cocky back in the day, And so my very first fucking time showing up to this fucking team, I wore this fucking thong. Okay? I wore this thong, and I wore it under my jeans to practice. Like, I'm a new guy on the fucking hockey team in junior hockey. It's still double A hockey. Like, it's still good hockey. And these guys still like beat the shit out of each other, And I fucking I wore this thong my very first day to practice with a brand new team ever. Like, from that tournament, when I recruited, when I went and started talking to coaches, I literally hopped on the bus with a brand new team with like 23 kids who I didn't even know, and like just got on the bus with them in Blaine, and they took me to my new home for the year. And so every kid on that bus is like, "Who the fuck's the new guy? Where the fuck's this guy come from?" Like it's pretty. It's like it's pretty it's pretty like testosterone levels are high, and it's like everyone's fighting for spots of business. Yeah. So every guy's like, I had no friends,
But I was like, all right, I gotta do
I'll make some friends.
Yeah, I was like, I gotta do something fucking weird. I'll make some friends. I gotta do something fucking weird my first fucking day, like practicing with these guys. So I fucking wore this thong. And I just remember fucking I just kept it straight face, just super chill, super casual. Fucking like pulling my thong. No one would talk to me either, you know, because it's like I'm a new guy. They don't want me there, you know. Someone's gonna lose their spot, you know. So
to the guy in the thong.
Yeah. So someone's gonna lose a spot. So I literally just got undressed in the locker room, straight faced, took off my pants. I'm just sitting there in a thong, and like getting my I've spent my time with it too. Took my pants off. I remember putting my socks on, sitting in my
slowly
thong,
undressed.
you know? Like, and I just remember the locker room was silent, you know. And it was
You had guys in the corner like, who the
Was
fuck? What just happened?
Yeah. That fucking new guy's that fucking thong. He's wearing a fucking thong right now, dude. Look at that fucking guy.
Was it anything like the video that you were making with your stick, and I just happened to be there in the background?
Yeah. Like that, a little bit like that. Yeah.
Butt cheeks.
That's my screensaver now.
It was great.
Did you say you had a chance to play in the OHL?
Yeah, I mean, I was offered, like, basically, like, when I left the USHL, they're like, hey, like, what Canadian league do you want to go to? Like,
and you could have, did you know anything about the O at the time? Because that's a huge thing.
I had given up my rights to the WHL. I'd been recruited by WHL pretty heavily, so I gave up WHL. I chose not to be drafted by the WHL.
Okay.
So they tried to draft me. I chose not to be drafted, and then I talked to some teams in the O, and then like when I got released, they're like, so like where had you been? Who have you been talking to before you came here? And I was like, well, this, and this. They're like, we can get you we can vouch for you and get you where like you'd like to be and get you a shot at where you'd like to be. They're like, we're not going to give you, can't guarantee wherever you're going, but we'll give you a shot at wherever you want to go.
I gotcha. Right.
So
the Penguins.
Yeah. Well, I was talking to the NHL before I came here, and they said they were going to give me Sidney Crosby's spot. So I'm gonna need you to hurry this up because
Just decided I'd be more happy as a dentist.
How many did you get in Atlanta? How many pontons did you get in Atlanta?
Oh.
Are we talking dumps now? We're taking how many dumps did you take?
How many points? Because he didn't double shift.
I think I got I think it was like 8 goals, 7 assists. I think I got.
Nice. All right.
But did you
could have had more assists if Holland could hold on to a pass.
Yeah, if Holland could actually bury the puck, yeah, I'd have more. Yeah, 100%.
Hey, man. You work with what you're given. So, I wasn't given much. So
apparently neither was Grant.
I love that.
Big locker room guy, that Holland.
Yeah.
Hey, Cooch, you played really well too. From what was it, Jacksonville to Nashville to Atlanta. Me and Holland were talking about how everyone has played. I think you played your best tournament in Atlanta than all the other 3 that we've done. So you're only going to get better since you're playing in 12 different leagues.
Appreciate it.
You're only going to get better.
Hockey South, man, we're coming.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, I got a sweet new zeros. Oh, which way on the camera?
Yeah, isn't it weird? You got to go the opposite way.
Yeah, fucking weird. I got a cool zeros GSU colors.
Came in
nice.
Nice.
Look out!
It's my new favorite hat.
I like that.
Title sponsor incoming for Georgia Southern Hockey. Watch out, gentlemen. Watch out. This team never showed their games on time, and they always smell a little bit like vodka and water. What's the deal? Don't worry about it, guys. Don't worry about it.
Hey, you guys heard about my new pilot, right? You guys heard about
pilot?
Yeah, you guys heard about the pilot, right?
Like you got a plane?
Or is it a pilot like Debbie Does Dallas kind of pilot?
It's like a pitch. It's like a pitch for like a show.
Okay.
Okay. So I don't know.
Give us
Maybe,
your elevator.
maybe
I
Rob
love
can-
how he's using Dump and Skate as like we have so many.
I don't know what kind of platform you think this is,
No,
Grant, but
he-
you might
he
be a
read it.
little
Let's-
disappointed in the
All right,
response.
let's hear it.
Wait, let's not. No. Let's save that for another time.
All right, yeah. We'll say that for another time.
Wait,
We'll say that for another time.
There's NDAs for me there.
Oh,
Yeah,
no, Rob was
Get a
aware of
couple
this too.
more, we gotta get a
True,
couple more people attached to the project.
Yeah.
And then we'll really
This is just
we'll really let
so
it fly.
basically we have to have Grant and Cooch on again. We're just tickling our fans' asses with a feather for the next podcast. A little teaser.
We got to alter some of the wordage before we release it.
Yeah. We do.
Hey Grant, are you
Never-
playing with GSU too?
Yes.
You
You guys are going to be a riot. You're going to have a line, like a
better
line of
sign
kids
up
that are
quick,
like
my friend.
21, 22, and then you're going to have a line of like 40-year-olds.
It needs to be a fucking TV show. Is what it needs to be.
It does.
Like-
Here's the thing: we're not going to be the fastest, but goddamn, are we going to be the fucking toughest?
Yeah.
I mean-
the drunkest.
Well,
You
I'll tell you what.
misspoke drunkest. I don't know
Oh,
how you
my bad.
confused toughest with drunkest, but yeah.
Well, the first game, in true fairness, I'm at Talladega that race. I'm missing, so I'm driving from. We're at Talladega from Thursday through Monday. The game is Sunday, so I'm leaving my campsite in the infield of Talladega Sunday morning to drive to Duluth for the game.
Oh,
So
my gosh.
Jake Owen plays Saturday night in the infield, so I'm going to be drunk at the Jake Owen concert. Making my way back to our campsite. I'm going to get up Sunday morning, head to the game. We're going to play UGA, and then I'm going to head right back to my campsite and drink Sunday night at the track, and then I'm flying home Monday. So
that's
my life is a riot.
Dude, one of the funniest things when we were talking about Cooch joining onto the team was him asking, he was like, would it be like a bad look or whatever if I'm flying to games?
Peck. Are you playing too?
I'm not playing, baby. I'm coaching.
Oh my god.
He's my new daddy. Him and Pete.
This is gonna be.
Whoa!
This
so
is
this
gonna be phenomenal.
So we This
is-
after we need
Hey,
to
so
have you guys
know-
on. After
So
the
you
first
boys
game.
know that Pellegrino reached out to me like a couple months ago, and he was like, "Hey, we need refs for this for the home games we're gonna have." He was like, "We don't really want to have to pay the guys to drive, like 4 hours away." And I said, "Yeah, I don't mind helping." And I said, "I heard a couple of dummies from around here were like, oh, we're gonna ref," and I was like, "You guys have no business reffing." And Matt said, "Yeah, no, that's why I'm reaching out to you and asking you." He was like, "The chick that's running the women's stuff," he was like, "She kind of knows all the details." Well, they never like reached back out to me, but I told Pete, I was like, "You do realize that like if I'm reffing you guys, I'm gonna have to call penalties. Like for one, I was like, for two, you also can't get mad at me if I'm laughing too hard to actually blow the whistle." I'll put my helmet on with a 0 sticker on the side of it.
This is going to be a disaster. I've got 1 year of this in me, and it's done. This is going to be an absolute disaster.
Legendary, dude.
I'll get one of the 10 advisors to wear while I'm reffing, but it'll just be pictures of Cooch, Grant, Packard, and Rossi across the visor. They'll be like, "I think this ref is a little biased." Like, I don't know what you're talking about, guys. Just line up in the face-off circle. All right,
And you get dressed in their locker room. You get dressed in
I
their
don't know why he's being so favorable to the Georgia Southern team. All they've been doing is giving him shit.
Oh my gosh! Holy
It's gonna be
crap!
What a blast!
Look out for the new season. Bench warmers 2.
Yeah.
I watched that last night. As soon as we got home at 3:30, 3 o'clock, whatever the hell it was, I watched that and made it about halfway through before I passed out. Such a great movie.
I mean, hey, this is like, imagine this, like me, Rob. You know who else said they were going to do it, and they're not going to do it probably, is Corey. Like
He talked to admissions, so he's close.
He's working it. Yeah, he's working it.
I'll pay for his freaking damn classes if he does.
Did Willman ever get signed up? Do you know, Rob?
He was signed up, and I think he was given the choice between men's league or that, and I think he chose men's league.
So he bailed on GSU.
It was. Yeah, I think it was more of a family thing, working his time and stuff. Which I
Family is
respect that.
overrated.
Because I would have, I would
family
have
is
come to the bench as a water boy just to watch him puke every game as he tried to keep pace with.
Well,
let's just go
watch him practice.
Dude, we got a wake-up call coming for a couple of these guys. I'll tell you what.
I'll tell you what, I've been doing sprints and shit every day, dude. And if nothing else, if I get my ass beat this year in my lung capacity, if nothing else, I'll be great for men's league.
Hey, I'll
Get
tell you
my lung
what.
capacity.
Just eat the hotel eggs and then sprint to the bathroom.
We need that recipe. We need that recipe. Call that hotel. We need that recipe.
Rob's got it. He said it was the same recipe when he was in the service.
It was
He said
powdered
it's just
eggs.
powdered eggs.
Yeah,
It's
Corey,
powdered eggs. It's
Powdered eggs
military.
and roll.
Corey said that in the locker room. Was like, yeah, me and Cooch know better to eat powdered eggs. Like, powdered eggs is a thing? Like,
Oh yeah,
no kidding.
I eat them all the time. I mean,
Did it give you
Yeah,
the
you
hurry
see-
ups?
no, dude, I needed calories. I mean, when you haven't eaten in a while, you do what you got to do.
I had ass bulimia, like legit, just whoosh. And I didn't even have to shove a fist anywhere to make myself throw up out the butt. You know, it was
Fucking straight zero friction wipe right there.
it was
It's like one of those
Somebody walks
pressurized.
into the bathroom and goes, "Is that dude peeing or poop?" And I'm like,
well, if you listen to the first podcast of Atlanta, I actually didn't want to go into the hotel room because I didn't think I was going to make it because the elevator was going to take too long. So I went into
That's
the
rough.
lobby. I went into the lobby bathroom and I saw Holland's flip flops and his underwear and his shorts at his
Around the
ankles.
ankles.
And I go, Holland,
And
is
I
that
was
you?
standing- I was at the urinal too, so that's really weird, right?
I go, Holland, and he goes, yo. He goes, yo. And I go, oh, my dude, I'm not going to do that to you. I'm so sorry.
The
I'm
funny
just,
thing was, the best part about that was there was an old guy next to me that was fighting the eggs too. So the other stall, there was another guy in the stall already. Just
Yo,
let
bro,
me
eggs
go.
get you. Yeah,
Just
eggs
let
get me.
So
me
then-
go.
so then I ran to the
he
elevator.
and I didn't. Hang on, Abdu. Me and my stallmate didn't speak the same language.
Stallmate.
So.
No, you did. You spoke that
Abdu will
language
appreciate
of
that.
eggs.
We spoke
So
the
Corey.
same
So
bowel
Corey.
movement language, but
So then-
not the same.
You both
language.
knew why you were there.
That's right.
I ran to the elevator, and then comes Kyler. Those eggs. I know it's those eggs. And I was thinking I'm going to get a free ride because I was on the 7th floor. But I had to stop for Kyler to go off to his floor, and my hotel room was at the far end, and I like ran.
I'm just picturing Abdu doing a full-on penguin waddle, trying to get back to his.
I'm dancing at the toilet too. I'm like, okay. I made it this far. Let's
Dude,
not.
you only wear gym shorts. Why are you dancing? Like, what's your deal? They should have just come off. Like, what's the deal, man?
Stripper style.
Yeah, Grant, show us. Make it clap. Grant, make it clap again.
I'm clapping. I'm clapping. Right now. I'm clapping.
Ass clapping.
I'm clapping.
Hey,
She kisses all the way down the hallway.
hey, Rob. When I
There's a brown trail running down the hotel.
for the
hall. Where'd
record,
this come from? I don't
in
know.
that long text that I sent Cooch, I wanted to get the right song for Packard's and Grant's intro. I sent Cooch a long text, and I go at the very end. I go, "Hey, what's some good stripper songs of anyone?" Rob would know. Rob would know some good stripper songs. So, and
I
plus,
have worn out large
plus-
amounts of money at strip clubs.
plus, if he gave me a stripper song, then I would know he read that whole long text.
Dude.
Yeah,
roll-
sorry, bud.
We're in Atlanta. We're in Atlanta, and we go. We're at like the city of strip clubs. We should go to a strip club.
We
You know,
gotta
it's
get
our
those
last
lemon
night.
pepper wings.
And Rob, I go. I just need to get to an ATM, man. I was like, I'll pull like $600. I'll pull it 600. Let's do it. Let's get crazy. I'll pull it 600. Let's get crazy. Rob's like, I only got 800 in my wallet. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. I was like,
I'm gonna blow my load in the first 20 minutes. It's not even.
yeah. He goes, yeah. I don't know. I don't want to exaggerate, Rob, but he says something like, yeah. Hannah spent like $20K.
35.
35.
I don't want to exaggerate.
30, yeah, 35 in like an hour last time we were here. So, and I was like, what the hell? What were like?
Rob, look, if
fucking
you guys
A.
want to spend
Okay.
some money on naked people, like I'll get naked for you, and you can
You
throw
know what,
money at
that's-
me.
that's bull crap, because-
it won't be
No,
impressive at
no.
all. I'll borrow Grant's thong.
Me and
I can
Packard-
make it look impressive.
Bull crap.
We're putting young girls through college is what we're doing.
I'm not. That's no.
Yes,
I
me and
Google
Packard-
searched.
No,
hey,
no, me and
relax.
Pack.
I Google searched the IV to the peen, and the first thing that came up was like man's penis falls off. I was like, I'm out,
We're
boys. I'm
still doing
sorry.
that.
I know what I
We're still
said.
doing that.
I just can't. I
But
can't
quit saying,
do it. It
quit saying
freaks
you're gonna
me
do
out.
stuff for
Oh no,
money.
I'll stand naked. I'm just not doing.
I don't think it'll
IV to
fall
the
off. I
peen.
think we
will
got a
do
good
it
chance
so
of this.
smooth, man. You'll
I
never know
don't.
was
I
there.
don't have a good feeling
All right.
about it at all anymore.
You'll
It's,
never
it's
know
I'll tell
I
you
was
what.
there.
For 20K, stand naked at the rink and let Gino just take shots at you.
oh my gosh.
So
No, that's a hard shot. That's going to be.
I'd
Yeah,
rather
so,
the IV in the penis.
Hey, like I said,
I'll spend more than 20K in medical bills at that point.
Yeah.
but it's worth it for us.
it's-
It's for us. For us.
It's for content.
I feel like
It's
the
just for
team would.
content.
I feel like the team would pitch in just to see me stick your dick, dude.
You have
So like, I feel like
10K for the front, 10K for the back, and he gets 10 shots.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
That's so terrible.
Okay,
Why
fine.
are
He
you
gets
saying
he gets
sold?
he gets 8 wrist shots and then 5 clappers.
All right, relax, CTE. Calm down, okay? Just like calm down over there. Like just you
CTE.
you relax.
he's nervous.
he gets
He's
to the end of
nervous.
the
We
10
might.
shots.
He's
and
nervous. We might need to
he
hold him
goes,
down.
Did he take 10?
You guys are gonna go full oh gosh, Mighty Ducks goalie on me here and take
Yeah,
me
if I don't
out.
remember. Hey,
Goldberg.
Goldberg
promise
type.
Post.
if I don't remember the shots, we have to do it again, right? Did Holland take the 5? We have to do it again. I don't
I
remember.
don't remember what count we're on. Start it over.
We'll get an abacus.
Oh my god.
I promise
I know
your
what's
dick
gonna
won't fall off.
I know what's gonna
promise you
happen
won't fall
now. I know what's gonna
What
happen.
kind of
now.
guarantee can you give him?
I'm gonna call Grant in 6
100%.
months and say, hey, the dentist said this thing's got to get the root canal. Grant's gonna go, no problem, buddy. Come on over. I promise I won't invite the guys over, and I'm gonna wake up with a picture of an IV out of my penis, and I'm like, God dang it, Grant. Like,
You also have a check for 5K, dude.
And you're gonna wake up
need
in a
some dental
you're gonna
surgery, so-
you're gonna wake up in a
Yo.
red thong, but
gonna
it's
wake up in the
it's
ER.
across the face. It's across the face.
If
But for the record,
this
Josie
sucks
will be
now.
there wiping your face. Josie will be there in lingerie
it's
wiping your
okay.
face,
It's
making sure you're
sweetie.
okay.
It's okay, dear. It's okay. I know you're.
But she's
sweating
wearing a
little bit.
strap on. She's wearing a strap on. It's just like across your face.
it sucks because I genuinely I'm just like I would love to I want to take care of all. I would love to be the guy to take care of all your guys' dental needs, and if you guys need any surgery ever, sedation, knock you guys out. But like also at the same time, it's like our culture is like I'm just like
If any of the
I'm just
guys
like,
show up in
I would be
Grant's
very-
chair,
yeah,
he's like,
I'd be
game
very-
on.
I'd be very tempted to be like, hey boys. at 3 p.m. on Tuesday.
How fast
3
can you
p.m.
guys
on
get the
Tuesday.
cooler?
I need you guys all here at 3 p.m. on Tuesday, and we're gonna get you guys in the room. We're gonna take some pictures.
Holland's going under at 245.
It's a
Holland's
dark
going under
room.
at 245.
We're
Hurry
gonna
up.
stick out, fucking tape up the fucking IV like we fucking. stuck
It's a
his dick
dark room with
in Mickey Mouse
candles
shit.
on the
Yeah.
floor, and there's a couple sheep and goat laying around there.
He wakes up and all of his clothes are just
Down all over the room.
We're in like
All our
We're-
cloaks for everybody that comes. We're all just
yeah, we're dressed like monks, just moaning. Whoa.
Oh my gosh. Gee,
dude,
Eddie's. This is
it'd
a
be
hockey
great.
podcast. I don't know if anybody realizes that or not.
Oh, I thought it was a sex one.
Yeah.
Oh man.
That's my cooches on here. I thought it was a sex one. I'm just
Rob's like,
Hi,
"Wait,
I'm
this is
Rob.
what
I'm
you-"
addicted to sex.
Rob's like, this is what you woke me up for. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I came walking around. It was the I don't know, it was the second or third game, and I was walking like 30 feet behind Rob. And we had to walk out of that rink in Atlanta, and like everybody walked the same way. Then we had to walk all the way around that hallway to get back to our locker room. And Rob had like rounded the corner ahead of me, and Hannah was standing right there. And Hannah said something.
oh boy.
And all I hear is Rob go, yeah, you want to screw in the bathroom? And I'm like, I thought for a second, I was like, Rob's being a funny guy. And then I hear Hannah respond with, I don't know, you're kind of smelly. And I'm like, oh, wait, I think this is a serious conversation. And Rob's like,
that's
it's
the
never
breaking
stopped
point.
you before. And he's like, it's hot, nasty sex. And she was like, I don't know. I'm like, oh, this is a real debate. Maybe I should like slow down and stay like back here so they can have this conversation before I get around the corner. And I'm like, nah, I'll just keep going. So I round the corner and Hannah's like giggling and Rob walks in the locker room. And I'm like, I better hurry up and get my phone. Like, I don't know what's about to happen here. I don't know what's going on. Like,
And then Holland's like, hey guys, let's all go to the bathroom. I got to show you something.
guys, hurry up. Get in the second stall with me. Hurry.
Shower show. We're having a shower show. But
You know, I've asked everybody as a guest if they pee in the shower, and I didn't purposely ask Grant or Pack if they pee in the shower because I feel like they're the guys that like to get peed on in the shower. So that's why don't feel left out when you listen to all the other podcasts. And I asked everyone if they pee in the shower. I purposely didn't ask you guys just for that reason.
I know the
No,
answer is yes.
The part that you missed was just us peeing on each other in the shower.
Who was it that said, was it Rossi? Never mind.
I had this. I had this.
I can't. Pineapple.
Yeah, you can't.
I
You got
had
a
this
pineapple.
Swedish
out.
guy I used to play with. The Swedish guy I used to play with. He was uncircumcised, and he used to take.
He had an anteater dick.
Yeah, important
Yeah.
information.
And he used to take it and he used to pull it forward and like pull his skin
Yeah,
forward,
foreskin,
hold it, and
yeah.
he'd piss in it. Okay, and he'd walk into the shower
Like a water
and-
balloon.
Yeah. And he'd be like, piss bomb! And like he'd fucking let it go and it would fucking just spray everywhere. It would just spray, everyone would get pissed on. Yeah.
He used to go out the lemonade stand.
What was it? What was his name? We need to get him on the podcast. We need to get him on the podcast.
Grant said it was my favorite team to
Simon
play on ever. I
Cedarborg.
loved it.
What was it?
Simon Cedarborg.
Cedarborg.
Can you spell that so we can,
Yeah, what
I can get him on. He'd
what
love to come on.
a last name.
Yeah.
They call him Cyclone because his penis just looks like an eye
He played
dangling out of the socket.
He was 6'4" and he played with a stick that was here.
Really?
He played
Oh,
mini
dude, nastiest.
He actually played with a mini stick.
Nasty. He we put him in the shootout, and he had this movie come down, go left, go right, and then come down, toe drag it, and then act like he's going far side, and then switch back and like transition his body, and like he had 6'4", so super long arms. Reach all the way around the goalie and like slide it in. It was like some NHL like video game shit, dude. It was fucking gnarly. Yeah, no, he's in Sweden living on a fucking horse ranch or some shit now. But yeah.
Let's get him on the pod. Let's have him do the water balloon trick
on the podcast.
Yeah.
I think that's a terrible idea.
I did the water balloon trick recently. They loved it.
Show
We got
us.
the water balloon. We got
Show
the
us.
bicycle pump.
Bicycle pump, water balloon, the division sign, the hamburger,
The Rolex, all of it.
the roll.
Holy crap.
Oh my gosh, love it.
This is incredible. All right, boys, I've been paged. I got to go pick up my kid here, so I'm going to have to cut things a little bit short. It's a 2-hour
2
podcast.
hours.
We're not really
It's a
cutting
little
short in here. I'm going to have to cut us off at this point. So, oh my gosh.
We got to
Guys,
have you guys on again for sure.
Yeah, thank you very much
We'll do a
for
4-hour
spending some
special.
time with us and taking some time out of your evening to not really talk about hockey, except for Grant, who talked about a little bit of hockey. I don't know what the rest of this conversation was about, but I'll listen to it later, and I'm sure I'll remember. So,
Yeah,
boys,
some of that.
boys, thanks a lot. We appreciate the heck out of you jumping on. We'll get this posted later this week, and
Yeah, we'll let you guys know. Cooch, again, from all of us, thank you again
Yeah,
for
thank you,
an
Cooch.
awesome
Absolutely,
weekend.
guys.
a million.
It's been a blast.
It really has been.
Boys, we'll talk to you soon.
All right.
All right.
Hey, guys.
See you,
See you
boys.
guys.
See you.
See you, boys.
Gee, Manettis, what in the heck? Oh my gosh! All right, I gotta go because I gotta
All
go
right.
pick up a kid. So this
All
is a
right,
very
that's
long
two
podcast.
longest. We'll never top this
longest podcast ever. I don't want to top this one. This needs to stop.
one. This might be our last one.
Holy crap! This might be our last podcast. So, all right, man, that was fun. Too many laughs. Lots of uncomfortable moments for me.
I'm going to
Lots
nag you.
of them.
Make sure we get this one up soon.
We'll do it probably midweek or so.
Yeah, for
So,
sure.
Guys,
All
if
right.
you've listened to this point, thanks for listening. I hope
God
you enjoyed
bless
it.
you.
We'll try
Sorry.
to actually have a hockey comment on the next podcast instead of whatever the heck this was. Thanks for listening. Go like,
Jim and
subscribe,
Matt.
go follow. We love
Can I
you
get
guys.
a yeah.
Oh my gosh. We love you guys. Peace.
Oh,
Oh,